We're back for another episode of Top 5 Live, episode 126.
God, oh, we
Yeah,
just skipped over 125, and that's a big deal.
the 125 was last week.
I
but
know.
it
I'm saying we
didn't-
just
it
like
didn't
skipped
post to-
over the importance of it.
Well, yeah, but I think it's remember it was doing that weird crap where I couldn't it wouldn't share to YouTube, and then it was wilder last week. I don't know what that was about. So I still don't have the episode on YouTube.
Hey, you got feedback.
Do I? Is the feedback now?
Somebody's playing it. Or somebody playing in the background?
No.
Y'all
I think
not hearing
I think that's at your house, Javon.
That's mine. I'm gonna come back out and come back there. Dang, what's going on?
I said I don't hear nothing. Well, for those of y'all who are not already initiated, my big bro Greg Burnham, he was at the bottom and now he's on the right, the right side, right beside me, which that's where he should be anyway. I'm not even going through all my man's accolades because we always do. I will say the prolific Black scholarly writer.
Don't say that. People
I just had a whole blonde moment right there.
the prolific Black scholarly writer, hooping legend with some of the most hilarious yet
The funniest
terrifying stories.
Hey, listen, if you're watching and you ever see Greg at a Comic-Con, just ask him a question. And just wait for the story. And don't say nothing. Just let him finish the story. And you're gonna be sitting there like, that ain't happened in your head, but I'm telling you it did.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you. When I say my brother got some crazy stories, bro, like,
hey man, we came up in a different time. Like we played a lot of like street ball and like outside of organized. There's a lot of stuff that happened in this field.
Yeah, you tried to dress that crap up, it ain't working, bro. It's not working, bro. It's just he got crazy stories. Anyway, so again, all right. Let me start by saying how irritated that I am with Javon for coming up with this list. We're doing the top 5.
Make great lists.
The top 5 hip hop hooks. I have had some lists that make me upset and make me angry, and that are very hard. What's good, Everett? How you doing, bro? That have been very hard for me to put together. This list before 12 today, I messaged them saying I give up. I'm not thinking about this anymore. I had a mentally strenuous day today. And then in my downtime, supposed to be downtime, then I got to think through this issue here and try to figure out the top 5 hooks of all time.
Top 5.
It's not possible. Let me start by saying there's no such thing. There is no such thing as the top 5 hip hop hooks because hip hop spans so much. It touches so many different bases. There are so many insanely legendary songs that you can't do just 5. It's impossible. And there's definitely no way to say which ones are the top 5.
Yeah. It's not. It's a real thing, man.
We'll see.
Like 50 years of this.
Yeah.
So I got to the point where I was just like, I'm just gonna name, the ones I wanted.
I'm telling you, you get to a point where you're like, no, I'm not torturing myself, but there's no more, bro. I'm not.
I ended up leaving so many songs off. Man, I had like a list that I spun off of my head of about 30 songs, and then I had to like start, dwindling it down. And I was like, man,
bro, like I said, I had mad songs on my list, and I always do that. I try to put all my pops up, you know what I'm saying? For those of us who play Spades, y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I try to put all my pops up. And
like, pops?
You
know what y'all? No, I play Spades, but I ain't never heard that term.
Must be some North Carolina stuff, man.
I was going to say, that's some Southern stuff, man.
What y'all say?
What is a pop?
A possible book.
Oh, no, we just
we
say
call them
possibles.
possibles.
We just call them possible.
Shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Yeah, maybe
like,
it is a North Carolina thing.
Learn something here.
That is definitely a North Carolina
Maybe
thing.
it is a North Carolina thing. We call them a pop, bro.
Damn, you can't even say that's a Southern thing because this Negro from down south too.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Look, since I've been playing since middle school, if you got a possible, what's good, Sean? If you got a possible, it's a pop. You know what I'm saying? Like I got one of you. I got.
Is it a pop? POP?
I say pop.
That's what I'm asking. Is it POP?
Is that what
you could be saying pos, but that sounds
weird. Worse.
Yeah, that seems weird.
That sounds worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think I don't know. I've always said pop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
so
ever calling you out, man.
You know, I learned something today.
Hey, yeah. Ever calling you out, man.
If I ever play spades in Durham, and somebody said that, I'd be like,
Hey, let me get that pop. Yeah.
Hey, listen,
I got 3 pops, man.
I got 3.
Say it with me. Possible. Say.
Hey, listen, I'll say possible for the table, so everybody's on the same page. The point is, I started this list and I was like, all right, let me put all my possibles up here, and then like let me bring them down and try to rearrange these. And it's not. It's I don't know. It's not possible. I
did that too. I basically pulled out like 30.
What's good,
I
Ryan?
did like 30 different songs, and I narrowed it down to like 10, and then I narrowed it to 5.
Shut up, Sean.
What do you say?
So you got his AOL
platinum. Hey, bro, it's on site when I see this dude, bro. He get me at least once or twice a week, bro. It's once or twice a show. So, all right. So y'all know how we normally do the show. We try to save the list for the back half of the show. The first half, we'll talk about something from the culture, something that pissed you off, something that made you happy, whatever. There's too much to happen. And there are things that we could talk about it, but I don't know if everybody wants to talk about it. I honestly don't know that I want to talk about it. So
hey, I'm gonna pause right there. Everett, my name is Javon Stokes. I'm the creator of Heat and Strong. If you want to read some good books, you can definitely go check me out. Visuallystoke.com. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this nigga.
I'm
gonna take my info spot, nigga.
You damn right. You damn right.
I don't blame you. All right, so let me just ask: do y'all have anything pressing or interesting that y'all wanted to talk about? Because I put on the thing that we could talk about the Meg the Stallion and Nicki Minaj thing. I don't know that I care though. Like I don't know.
You say when we talk about Vince, listen, man. I'll say this. This is all I'm gonna say on Vince McMahon.
Oh wow!
If you
we could talk.
Have been paying attention.
We could be
to WWE over the last 40 years ish. Nothing should surprise you. Nothing about Vince McMahon should surprise you. Nothing. This man pulled his pants down and had one of his employees kiss him on the ass in live TV.
If you like looked at any of the
a man
stuff, like the rampant drug use and the sex, like none of this should be difficult.
I wasn't surprised by any of it. I was like, oh, it sounds like Vince. Now the stuff about Brock Lesnar, I was like, that's not a good look for Brock.
I can't say I'm surprised by that either. I ain't gonna count.
I mean, it's Vince McMahon, y'all. This is the man that said nigga on live TV. He got away with it. He got away with it.
Yeah, no,
I saw that clip of Booker T saying that crap, and that crap makes me laugh every time.
Oh, every time.
He was so hyped, bro. He was like, oh. That crap. If y'all haven't seen that clip, bro, go type in on YouTube Booker T says nigga live. That crap was hilarious.
I think I watched that as it happened, though. If I'm not mistaken, I watched that as it happened. I was watching Nitro live, and it happened. And I
What's
just
good, Illuminati?
I just remember laughing so hard, dude. I think I stopped watching the rest of the show, man, because
I would have
couldn't
died.
stop, man.
I would have died, bro. Like if I had been watching that live, I would have died, bro. I've not been able to breathe. Sean, all right. So I didn't see the alleged text messages. The only thing I saw was a quick snippet where they said it was something where he was talking to somebody trying to get her to produce porn of some sort for Brock Lesnar, like to personalize porn. Is that right?
Pretty much. They didn't say Brock Lesnar by name.
Yeah, they showed his picture. They showed his picture.
No, but the way that they explained it, they were like a UFC fighter and WWE champion. There's only the UFC champion and WWE champion. I was like, there's only one dude that's ever did that. Like
that's what I saw showed a picture of Brock Lesnar. So I was like, oh, okay.
Nothing surprises me about Vince. That dude
he's a wild boy, yo.
He might be. When I think of white privilege, Vince McMahon might be the face of white privilege.
Donald Trump.
For me, for the longest though, like Vince, because Vince was Teflon for like a long, long time. Him and John Laurinaitis were having a threesome. Vince defecated.
Hey, there go my brother.
Look who it is.
There go my brother.
Daddy look.
There go my brother.
Daddy look like he about to give a terrorist threat, right?
Right. You have 12 minutes to send the money to.
He said Daddy look like a supervillain.
I ain't playing neither, nickel.
It's cold down here in the basement. It's cold down here, bro. I can't do it.
What's the how cold is it in North Carolina right now?
It's pretty cold. It's like it was
like
50 something degrees today. This
morning.
morning.
You gotta be quiet then. You gotta be quiet then.
I know
it's 41 right now. 41 right now.
Did he look like he was pulled off a heist?
CeeLo, come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
But it's Jarritos. I pulled off a heist, all right.
I thought it was Warriors.
What y'all talking about?
We talking about Vince McMahon.
We were talking about Vince McMahon initially, but what you got? Because I can go wherever right now. I'm still mad about this list. I'm still pissed about this list, honestly.
That stuff about Vince McMahon does not shock me at all.
I don't think it shocks anyone. It didn't shock me. I was
people
like,
talk about cancel Vince McMahon. I was like, if you didn't cancel this man years ago,
true,
years ago.
I knew when he was wearing that wave cap, what kind of time he was on.
Yeah,
I know what kind of time he was on. Way back in the day.
This man has done the most racist. He had a Samoan playing an Asian for the longest.
Good, Gary.
It had people like, okay.
The crazy part is, I'm not gonna cap, bro. The swagger stroll down the aisle to the ring. It's always funny, but it's entertainment every time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
You gotta find the clip where he does that walk to the ring and he like popped tendons in his leg on the way down. Yeah. So like he walked down to the ring and he literally like hurt himself when he was getting into the ring. So he gets to the ring and he like sits there. He just sits there and he continues doing what he's supposed to do. Yo, I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
my guy, bro.
Yes, he had a white guy playing a Cuban.
Right.
I swear to God, that Razor Ramon was Cuban. Like,
hey, I never knew that. He played that part because I thought he was legit.
He had a dude from Ghana playing somebody from Kingston, Jamaica, with the worst accent ever. Kofi Kingston.
What? Say what?
Kofi Kingston. His name is Kofi Kingston. He's from Ghana, but they had him playing a Jamaican with a bad accent.
Oh man, but think about like just wrestling in general. Like I was a kid, like in the 80s, and we were watching it heavy, and it was like all kinds of things that made me feel uncomfortable. Abdullah the Butcher, you know what I'm saying? Like there was so much. I remember Nikita Koloff was one of my favorite wrestlers. And but yeah, man, you got these dudes acting like terrorists and communists. And I was looking. Did you guys see the Iron Claw?
Oh no, I didn't get to go see that yet.
I didn't get
So,
I didn't get
I know.
After I watched the movie, I went into like this huge rabbit hole, and Fritz von Erich, and we were fans of the von Erichs living in Louisiana, right next to Texas. We saw them more than anybody. And but Fritz von Erich, apparently von Erich wasn't their real last name, or maybe it was like his maiden or something. But this dude basically was a Nazi wrestler. He was a heel, and he was a Nazi. So
What?
on the name von Erich, yeah. So, but that was like goes back to like
That's right. I
60s.
forgot about that dude. I forgot about a key to African Dream. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's some special stuff. Bro.
I'm telling you, dude. Just go,
He's white?
Just go down the rabbit hole, dude.
I don't want to, man. I'm
They,
not.
like somebody said, they had DX in blackface.
I think I remember that. I was heavily into DS, bro. So,
Sean said when he found out Nikita Koloff was Minnesota, right? That was my dog, man. Not because I was anti-United States back then, but he was raw. But man, these dudes was from Cleveland.
Vince is the same dude who saw his wrestler fall from the sky, die in the ring.
Mm-hmm. And keep the show going.
It kept the show going.
Keep the show going. Yeah,
it's Vince McMahon, bro.
Yeah,
dude, I watched that pay-per-view, dude. I watched it.
Wow.
I did. I was really into it back then. I was way into it, and I remember it was like real quick. Like you saw it, and then they cut from it real quick, and they cut to the crowd, and then and then like then everybody, it just went quiet. And then like they're literally, the announcers are trying to talk through
it. Do you think they knew that he was dead immediately though?
The nigga hit the post.
Yeah, they knew he wasn't.
He hit the ring post from the roof.
Yeah,
dang,
it was bad. Like because rabbit hole.
What was this? I don't remember that. That one I missed.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
For Owen Hart, Bret Hart's brother.
Owen Hart. He came in. I do remember seeing the footage, but I didn't see it live, of course. I saw it after the fact, and they probably didn't show the actual moment he hit. Dang, bro, that's terrible, bro.
He was playing this dude. What was it? The gobbledygook? Not the gobbledygook.
He said they killed Owen.
It was something.
That wasn't
something.
It was something with a bird, and like they were supposed to lower him to the ring. I can't remember the name of the character. It was somebody with like, there's a gobbledygooker or whatever. But anyway, he fell. I'm telling you, I remember like the camera was on it for like 2 seconds until they realized he was falling, and then it split and then it cut away.
God, I cannot imagine, bro. That's crazy.
And then he kept the show going, dude.
Yeah.
You know how many times I thought mankind died? But that he should be dead. I mean, some of the stunts. Mick Foley's a problem, bro. That dude.
That whole Hell in a Cell, though, that wasn't supposed to happen, though. A lot of stuff in Hell in a Cell wasn't supposed to happen.
That crap used to be madness, bro. Like, you got thrown from the top of the cell onto the announcer's table, bro. Like, I don't care whether you prepare for that or not, bro. Like, you.
Blue Blazer. That's it.
There you go.
I knew it was something.
Yeah, Chris Benoit.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. I remember Chris Benoit.
Yeah, somebody brought this up earlier.
When Chris Benoit died, they did a whole tribute show. And then when they found out what happened, they never spoke to him again. They still don't speak. They did a whole tribute show to him, dude. Yeah. Like wrestlers crying, doing interviews, everything. Oh man,
I don't know, crazy. Man. This is
like I said, Vince has been Teflon for decades, man. I'm surprised it's finally caught up to him.
Yeah,
and
he stepped down quick too.
Hey, y'all want to watch something? Watch Dark Side of the Ring.
No, I don't even know if I want to do that.
It's going to. There's so many crazy stories, man. Greg, have you ever heard of the plane ride from hell?
Is that the Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't even want to know because Rick was talking about how wild he was, bro.
Dude,
like
watch that
on the
episode.
Club Shay Show.
Dark Side
Hey,
of the
true
Ring.
story, and I'm not, I know we talk about my story.
Oh, here we go.
Here goes.
Hold on,
Hey,
hold
turn
on,
the volume up.
Wait, give me a second.
Wait a minute, listen up.
So Ric Flair used to he used to stay at this hotel that was not far from my crib. I'm trying to figure out a good way to say this, but I used to be at that hotel sometimes. So I would see him there, a bunch. It's a nice hotel, whatever. But
what's happening? What's happening at the hotel?
I mean, they had beds and stuff. It was,
Okay.
Restaurant, all of that. So, but there was also like a restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant that one of my favorite bartenders worked at, and Ric Flair and his girlfriend would be there. I guess this was probably about 10 years ago. And him and his girlfriend would be there like every day. I think they was like letting him eat and drink for free because he was Ric Flair. But man, I would just sit there because it was like we're home with Flair, and like he would tell me some of these stories, man. I would just like, dude, it's like that's why nothing that they can say is gonna shock or surprise me. When Hulk Hogan, did his Mel Gibson moment, I was like, sounds about right. Like, there's nothing that can happen that would throw me off.
He was there skimming credit cards.
He may have been.
No, I'm telling you, Dark Side of the Ring, man. Yeah, did you see the Von Erichs Dark Side of the Ring?
Nah,
it definitely is. It's this if you I don't know if Morgan and Danny y'all heard about the Von Erichs. That is one of the biggest tragedies.
Everett.
I know.
That was years ago.
I the only thing I heard about and I'm glad that you put me on to it. That was tragic was when Bray Wyatt
man.
But I'm glad that you put me on to him because I had never. His entrance is.
Oh, that man is he was.
His entrance was fantastic.
It's sad, man. It's still sad to me, man.
God, it was so good, bro. Like I had not seen anything that dynamic since, like it puts you in the mind of Undertaker. But like having all the lights out in the crowd and then you pan out there, that crap. If you don't get caught up by that, I don't know, bro. That crap is something else.
Well, Taker passed the torch to him like right before he died.
Dang.
Like weeks before he died. Like, yeah.
That crap was fire, bro.
Yeah,
that crap was fire.
I just heard about this is probably before y'all's time.
That's my little brother, y'all.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
You ain't know about that?
No, because I have been out of the peripherals, so he was like one of my favorites because he latched on
me all up.
Anybody that
Just what the freak, bro.
Y'all remember those rubber like wrestling?
Yo, that crap is funny every time I see it, bro. That crap is hilarious because as soon as he said he
covered that up.
Vince
covered that all up, dog. Hey, listen, I'm
telling you,
just
allegedly,
Google it.
Chris is asking. Allegedly, Jimmy may have murdered his side girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his daughter is still a wrestler right now with WWE.
Dude, them guys was everything, man. Him, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's like my favorite wrestler ever. But yeah, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, bro. That
changed my whole opinion on that, man. I was like, dog, this is one of my favorite wrestlers. Damn. I'm telling you, I get them rabbit hole moments too. Yeah, Macho Man. Yeah. Lex Luger. Dude.
I do remember something about Lex Luger. I don't remember
Lex Luger, man. Him and listen, Miss Elizabeth.
Darren said we're killing his child. So here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Darren. I'm sorry.
Like,
hey, listen, I apologize in advance, Darren.
I'm sorry, dog.
They were all maniac, man. Like, in order to be able to do that, you have to be on drugs. Like, you have to be on, they was taking steroids. They were doing everything, man. Who was that? I saw, God, I'm gonna mess up the name. They said they were in Puerto Rico, I think, wrestling at like some seedy place. And one of the wrestlers, it's a big name wrestler, he told them they could just pay him in cocaine.
What?
Like, don't give me money, just give me the equivalent in cocaine.
Was it a Spanish wrestler?
No, it's American wrestler.
That sounds like Ric Flair.
But it was. I don't think it was Rick. though. I think it
Buff
was somebody else.
Bagwell. Was it a big name?
No, this was like in the probably like early '80s.
That might have
But
been one.
Bagwell did look like he used on a regular basis, bro.
That might have been one of them Chicago Bulls
Buff
players.
Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell. Let me tell you, man, they be clowning Buff Bag. I'm telling you, y'all gotta like
Jake the
y'all
Snake
Jake
definitely.
the Snake. That
looks
might have
like-
been it. That might have.
Jake the Snake definitely looks like he used on a regular basis.
No, Jake is he's known for like he was way off. And then
DDP.
yeah, DDP basically got him back on the right foot. DDP said because Jake the Snake says it all the time that DDP saved his life.
Yeah, them boys was wild, man. Roddy
I
Piper.
believe it. Roddy Piper's always been a problem.
Yeah.
You gotta find what was it? What show was it? What's the dude who the guy who always talked politics on HBO?
Bill
white
Maher?
guy. Bill Maher.
Maher.
You gotta watch the interview with Bill Maher and Roddy Piper, man. I thought Roddy Piper was
Is
going
it
to
old?
It's
It gotta be old. I would have seen
it's
that.
older. It's around the time where WCW was big because like Sting was on it.
Was it on Real Time with Bill Maher or
I think so,
CNN?
yeah, you can find it real quick.
I'll find it.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, man. Oof, Jeff. Man. We could do this all day.
I just
That's
saw
a whole episode. Let's talk about drugged out.
Drugged out wrestling, man.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad, honestly.
You want to find something funny? You know who the Miz is, right?
Yeah.
Look up the Miz's story.
That dude came from freaking I know him because of Real World.
Right. And
Yeah.
they treated him like
I'm sure they
in
did.
the back. Like
I'm sure.
Like, just look it up. I'm telling you. Hey man, y'all need a fifth co-host. Everybody trying to be a co-host.
Bro, we can't have 5 people, bro.
Everybody trying to be a co-host, man.
God, we
Real world. Hey, did y'all watch the video I sent you about with the comedian talking about how F his daughter and he done with his daughter and everything?
Oh, you talking about was that Corey Hoke? No.
Yeah, Corey Hoke. Yeah,
Corey Hoke is a problem, though.
yeah. I think it's
that
Corey
dude's a habitual line
Yeah.
stepper.
That dude is.
He's an
That dude
idiot.
always saying something reckless.
Habitual line stepper, bro. Like he's,
But there are a lot of people that were like agreeing with him, which is why I thought it was
There's
interesting.
a lot of people that was
What did he say?
with Kevin Samuel when he was here.
Yeah,
Like,
that is a good
we
point.
ignored. Like you gotta ignore. Like
True.
the funny parts about that was like he talking about people don't have any honor, but in the same breath he's calling his daughter bees and I ain't take like man, shut up. I honestly I think that he just says
no problem ever.
stuff so he can be relevant.
Yeah.
Because you just
Well,
that's
but
none.
I was wondering, like, all his BS aside, do y'all think you could ever get? I already know my answer, but do you ever think you can get to a point where you just cut off your kid?
Not my
What do you
kid.
mean by cut them off?
I mean, I can't mess with you. I got nothing to do with you. Not to his level.
Not.
Where
not
he's
I mean, the kids I raised, nah. Like, like if it was I don't know, I never say never because you don't know all the circumstances. But based off what he said, he got some chick pregnant and he didn't even have he wasn't even that serious with the woman, which wouldn't happen to me either. So it's
But Brian McKnight did the same thing though.
nice.
Oh,
He's different though. Like those were his kids. And
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
a piece
though,
of
like,
crap. Like
I didn't look deeper into that situation, but it did look messy on the
Yeah,
surface.
great.
very piece of crapish, man.
Mm.
The funny thing is,
looked
Oh
one of my
boy, here we go.
mentors-
Wait, hold on.
No, the funny thing is, so one of my, you could call him like a mentor. He was, at a time, he was stationed, he was in the military, and he was stationed at the base near Huntsville, Alabama. And he talked, like when Brian McKnight, like in the early 90s, when Brian McKnight was kind of blowing up, my man was giving me, like he was like, I can't stand this dude. I'm like, what? Like, what's that about? And he was saying, dude used to hoop. My guy used to hoop. So, he said that they would get into it on the court. A lot of people didn't like him because he thought he was like, better. You know what I'm saying? Like he portrayed himself in a way to where he like really smug and arrogant. And so when all the piece of crap stuff came out like years later,
He's just
like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Dang.
Like my man, he wouldn't have no reason to, just badmouth a dude. You know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't look deep into the situation. I just saw his explanation, and honestly, that situation was like when we talked about Russell Simmons when he was having like where him and his daughter were having that public.
When she was like living in the car and stuff. Or was that a different person?
Was that Dre?
No, it was Dre.
Dre. Yeah. No, Russell Simmons was. Kimura said something at some point, but his daughter said something online. And we talked about it on the show, and I was like, I hate seeing stuff like that. But so like when you ask me that question, like, is there anything that can make you? I think. It depends on what you mean by cut them off, because I think in any relationship, regardless who it is, if you don't have some boundaries that save you, you're going to lose yourself in ways that you can't get back. And your children especially will be the people that can get the most out of you concerning that. So if they're putting your kids are putting you in this, especially once they get to a certain age, if you're not willing to hard question. Because
I think
go ahead, bro.
I think that there's certain things that after a certain age are not my responsibility anymore. Like there's certain things that I can cut them off from, but not cut them off as in I disown you. Like you're always my child.
Yeah, I'm always love you.
Child. I always love you. But certain stuff in your life is not my responsibility anymore.
That's totally fair. But like when you're talking about like you're not like
when you name your new kid with your new wife, like, Brian McKnight Jr.
It's been real.
You already got a Brian McKnight Jr.
Right.
Dang.
It's been real. I hope y'all. I hope it works out for you. Peace.
Oh,
yeah. See that's what I'm saying.
That was the worst. Listen, Brian McKnight is my favorite singer, my favorite musician, but I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, when you think that saying, "Don't meet your heroes" or "Don't meet your favorite," I have long been like, I can't meet this dude because if I meet him and he's a jerk, then I won't listen to his music anymore. And I have like the only Brian McKnight story. I got two. One, I guess he came to Connecticut, and my friend owned a store, and I guess like this is when he was married, and like he came into the store hitting on her, trying to get a number, telling her to come back to the hotel, and she's like, "Ain't you married?" And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about that." And then he went to Oakwood.
Did you go?
No. Then he went. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. She could have told me yes. She could have told me no.
Right.
And then he went to Oakwood. That's how he got kicked out of Oakwood though, because he was doing a little too much. So I mean, but if for my kid, I don't know if I could ever be like, I'm done with you. I could be like, I ain't paying for your stuff anymore, or like, hey, I done gave you money like 10 times and you still broke. Yeah, we're done here with that. But I don't know if I could ever be like to the level that this dude Holcomb was or whatever, talking about this and man.
There's levels of this for me. So like what Jess just said, if your kid tried to kill you, would you cut him off? If I didn't kill my kid in the process of them trying to kill me, then
I mean, if he didn't do it,
why'd he try to kill you? Because you're a piece of crap.
He might.
You out here wilding, like
I'm gonna tell you. Look,
his Damian Wayne stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm assuming I'm assuming that that in Justice scenario he didn't do anything.
Mhm.
I would say though, like
I mean, if he don't kill me, then
I warn
I'm not
people.
gonna be too mad. He didn't succeed. I just, you gotta go to jail. You serve your time.
I'll
Oh
be more
no,
You go
no,
to jail.
no,
You serve your
no.
time. I mean, I'm a whoop on him.
I about to say I listen to True Crime podcast and I've heard some terrible.
I'm gonna tell DJ, bruh, I got a
Nah.
bad back and 2 busted knees. You couldn't take me out, bro.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Listen,
It's the same as how
I
I
put him in the
feel.
ground.
It's the
but he
same as
gonna
how
go
I
to
feel
jail.
about. I've said this before, and I say it all the time. Again, I listen to True Crime podcast. I've been a scary movie fan since I was little. If you do something weird enough, that might as well be you trying to kill me, and I might off you. So like, if I wake up in the middle of the night and you stand over my bed staring at me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I have a hope that it stops at fist, but hey, Whitney's close. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are.
What if your son is like,
you got a reason? You had a reason to be standing over me in the middle of the night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man with 4 kids, like every one of them has woken me up out of a sleep and almost died.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
They are always standing right there, like, oh,
boy. Let me tell you something. If you wake me up, or God help you, if I just happen to stir, and you're standing up in the room looking at me, I'm telling you, I don't care what your explanation is. I'm going.
Morgan going to jail, yeah. I'm just warning y'all right now.
At least I'm going out there, bro.
Morgan going to jail.
Dude, look, don't record this footage because I don't need to be an accomplice.
I was just going to say, like, we are telling him not to do that.
I did not tell you that. I did not say that I was going to kill them. I said you're going to catch hands, though. Because that's
assault.
Maybe in the beginning,
bro, you ain't had no reason to be standing there looking at me.
That's assault.
They're trying to make you a happy Father's Day meal, and you gonna be
right.
It's still gonna be.
That man came in with a tray and breakfast.
Right. But if you already know, okay. Another thing, like I said in scary movie scenarios, right? If we all running from Michael Myers, if we all running from Michael Myers, and we hiding in one spot, and you got to be the one that's gonna make noise to get all us killed, I will make sure you don't make noise first. Okay.
This every time. Listen, I'm
just telling you.
This is a weekly reminder that this is the same man that said if he heard a noise in a scary house, he would go in and check to see what it was.
Yeah, because I don't believe it.
All right. Okay. So we don't want to hear about your other scenarios.
It's different.
That's full.
It's different, bro.
It's not different.
It is different.
No, it's not different.
It is different.
You're gonna be the first black man to die in whatever scenario. You're the first black man to die.
Nah,
it's all right.
They write you into the script like regularly in Hollywood. This is a new one. We got a guy that actually is going to go towards.
Listen,
a black guy that's going to go towards.
Black guy.
They're gonna use you as an example every time.
See, you always be like leaving parts out. There's context. The context is if we are going, what's good, Kyron? If we're going to a house that is supposed to be haunted, right? His kid come in and tell him.
As always, Danny's listening. Got quite the reputation there, huh?
Hey,
Daddy, did somebody?
Under my bed.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all describing something different, bro. I'm talking about like.
Hey man, we going off what you said.
I'm talking about Paranormal Activity type. Have y'all seen that movie?
Yeah, movie.
All right.
Yeah, real world.
But I'm using it for an example. Have y'all seen the movie?
Yeah.
All right. So you remember in the movie where Mika's sleep and his girl is standing up in the room for hours, just standing there looking at him sleep.
I would have left that house.
That's exactly. But you're gonna catch hands on the way out. Like I don't know.
And no need to throw any hands, man. I'm throwing feet out the door. Get in the car.
Time to go.
Call somebody when I feel that I'm safe. Like I'm at a distance where I'm safe. Hey man,
I'm gonna send some officers.
Is losing it right now. Please.
Hey, Passion of the Christ is a heist movie, bro. Hey, look, don't come for me, yo. I don't know why y'all don't understand, but it is definitely a heist movie. Okay, he went away on a cloud. The cloud came to get him out of the sky. He got on the cloud and left. If that's not, I mean, he came. He was in a tomb with a rock in front of it. The Rock moved.
Hey, I'm gonna change the
He got up.
subject off this nonsense.
What?
Did you,
It's a heist movie.
did you guys so where did okay, I'm not keeping up with this. So where did the beef between Nicki Minaj and Meg start? Like, I don't even know.
I don't know, bro.
I just like it
I
was like
know-
out of nowhere. Like, I don't even, for me, it was out of nowhere.
I honestly don't know. I think somebody said that it's happened before where they've had like a back and forth at least, but apparently this most recent time. So Meg made a joint called Hiss, where she did not say names, but she went at a lot of things in the lyrics. Nikki took it as if she was talking about her husband and proceeded to go in for 3 days of court. Now, this is me loosely paying attention to the story. I legitimately haven't read anything.
That's pretty comprehensive.
I'm only going by what I was told by wifey, honestly. But I don't know enough to like really speak to this that well. I will just say I hope that they resolve it.
I mean, Nikki be having beef with everybody, man. Damn.
My point. You know what I'm saying? Nikki's too old and too talented to be even having conversations of these types.
I saw.
Man, this is hip hop. I don't know if they're doing it just for sales, but I know that people love to, stir beef when they trying to
Ben Shapiro,
all that kind of stuff. So,
Ben Shapiro, what?
Oh yeah, I think he made a comment saying something about like agreeing with Nikki and saying something about Meg's bars, like she didn't rap good on the song.
I legit. So I did the same thing with this as I did. Like I put it on Facebook the other day. I unfollowed Shade Room the other day only because there's been too many times in my life where I've seen Christian Rock and Blueface in their news cycle for some reason. And I just can't do it anymore, bro. Like,
I know way too much about them. I don't follow any of them. I don't follow any of them.
I cannot do it. That was the last straw the other day. They were reporting on her getting the tattoo of his mugshot on her.
Hey, listen, man. I love my children. I don't know what Morgan has going on with his kids, where when they approach him, he feels that he has to assault them. But we don't do that around here, all right? My son can say hi to me. Well. My son can come wake me up in the middle of the night, and he ain't gonna catch two piece to the dome.
You're describing something different from what I said, though.
I mean, if my son was
I did not say come and wake me up. I said if I wake up in the middle of the night.
What if he's like, Dad is sleeping really hard? Should I wake him up? Should I not? Should I wake? You know what I'm saying? Like, at least
I was just thinking for a second, Dad. I'm sorry.
It's like, Dad, I just wait.
It's weird, bro. I seen you in the scary movies, bro. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? At least you know ahead of time, though. It's the same. Look, I give everybody like things I know.
Ain't gonna know
things. Yes, they do. But it's the same as I told everybody in the house. Look, if again, and everybody in my family knows, my friends know. If we are in a life or death situation and you got to be the nigga that's gonna get all us killed, I will end it for you.
Yeah, that's not what we talk about. Though we talk about your children. Look,
but that's another rule. That look, I'm just telling you.
That's not a rule, dude.
It's
that's
a
what
rule.
Children do.
No.
Dad, the house is on fire. Like,
why you wake me up?
See, y'all are describing things different from what I said, though. Like that's not fair, bro.
Like, what if they like struggling with smoke inhalation? And they're trying to get their breath together. They standing over you, like breathing hard, like.
Oh yeah, they catch their hands. Hey, I ain't capping. Hey, I'm telling you right now. Hey, I'm telling you right now. If I wake up and you talk about some,
pep.
I promise you catch at least a 2-piece, bro. And I promise you, I will apologize after. But you definitely getting hit.
Listen, DCF is watching right now. Like taking notes. Taking notes.
Guys, I think we got one here.
We got one. Just keep a close eye.
I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. Look,
kid go to school with a black eye.
It's not exclusive to kids though. It's any person. It does not matter who it is. If you,
if you'll beat up your own kids, then yeah.
I was gonna say, man.
Yeah,
I would never.
That goes without saying.
I'd be like, I just throw something at you. I need to wake you up. Be across the room.
Fair. You knew the rules, bro. You should look. Nah. You're not about to be doing weird stuff.
Chucking stuff at you.
You're not about to be doing weird stuff and making me scared of my house, bro. I'm just not
like waking you up.
That's not the same, man. It's not the same. You stop something's not the same.
If I'm ever in the house with you when you sleep and the house burning down, hey, you told me not to wake him up, man.
Look, you get outside and tell them.
I'll be outside.
Like, ring the sirens, bro. Wake him up, man.
Hey, Greg, I'll go outside and then call him with myself. I be like, hey,
y'all messed up, bro. That's effed up, bro. Y'all acting like that's not weird though. Come on, son. If you wake up and somebody staring at you, that crap is weird, bro.
I mean, I would ask why they're staring at me.
Right.
Yeah,
I would explain to them, the chances of
their consequences you catching these hands.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I would.
You don't pray. You think it's just demons running around in your house?
It ain't got to do with being demons. That's a human. It's a human running around in my house.
Hedge of protection around your house.
How many possessed humans have you come across?
You don't need to be no possessed human. It can be a regular nigga.
So I'm just saying because the scary movie is like it seems to be like influential here.
I know. I was gonna say, man.
It's weird, bro.
You might want to lay off. You might want to lay off the movies for a little bit, just a little bit.
Weird, bro.
Hey, watch some rom-coms, man. Like something weird, to recalibrate.
Listen, y'all not gonna act like it's not weird. It's weird. I don't care what y'all say. It's weird, bro.
Your lady going nudge you in sleep and catch your elbow, man.
No, that's not the same, man. That's
not. I was trying to wake you. You were snoring. Oh, don't rub. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up.
I'm not even embarrassed because y'all trying
to you need to burn some sage, man.
That's fine.
Stay on your toes, man.
I got to be possessed?
We just trying to get like the parameters down.
We try to.
But I told you to. Never mind.
Try to figure out
the
cycle of abuse that you got going on here, man. I'm a little worried. All right, y'all ready for these lists that y'all were struggling for?
I am ready.
You didn't struggle? You didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah, you definitely going first.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
You definitely going first, bro. Because you over here just.
I mean, I didn't say. No, you over here talking about
this is just a walk in the park.
I was dwelling on it all day, and
I was
stressed out. And like, why are you stressed out, man? It's a list.
I wasn't stressed out.
All right, I'll go.
I wouldn't allow it to stress me out.
So what we doing is top 5 hip hop hooks. All right.
Sure.
All right. So my criteria is it got to be a hook that everybody knows across generations, ages, whatever. Like literally, you could hear the first.
We tied last week.
Oh yeah, we did tie. All right, here we go. Number 5. This is one of my favorites, just because the reaction that everybody has in the club when it comes on to this day, still, regardless of where you at. Juvenile feature Lil Wayne and Manny Fresh. Back that ass up.
Oh. You a real fine woman, won't you? Bag that thing up.
Call me Big Daddy.
Number 4. This song, you could not escape this song. It is still one of the biggest hits that has ever been to this day. Still comes on in the club. 50 Cent in the club.
You be in the club.
In the club. This one, number 3.
I got a hard time believing you be in the club these days.
Not these days.
Okay.
Not these days. That's like 15 years ago. Number 3, Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
Rolling down the street.
Immediately. See that? Number 2, Method Man, All I Need.
Oh.
And then number 1, everybody knows it when it hits, especially the first bar, not the first bars, the first notes. DMX, Rough Riders Anthem. Stop,
drop, shut up down, open up shop. Yeah,
open up shop.
That's
my 5. That's my 5.
All right,
that's
interesting 5.
I'll go next.
There's like 3 I wanted to put on it, but I talk about it.
And then I definitely look forward to going through the other ones I didn't end up putting in. All right, so my number 5 that I finally settled on after much trepidation. Number 5, Method Man feature Mary J. All I Need. Everyone knows that whether you've ever heard the song all the way through or not, you at least know that you're everybody knows that. Hold on, I'm typing it in as I go. Number 4,
grocery store. What's going on?
Number 4, 50 Cent in the club. I didn't think we were gonna have close.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked right now.
Twins.
Don't do that. Yeah, 50 Cent in the club. Number 3, Juvenile.
Y'all must have looked at Google the same list on.
No, you know what happened is I just put my list in there and he ain't have his list ready, so he just took my list.
That's exactly what it is. Number 2.
That's what Morgan does right now.
Y'all ain't about.
That's what Morgan
does. Number 2, Nas and Lauryn Hill. If I Ruled the World.
Okay.
The remake of Curtis Blow's If I Ruled. Okay.
Get him. Tell him.
Number 1, Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind. I could have put countless Jay-Z songs on this list.
You really could have.
I could have put countless.
That wouldn't be the Jay-Z song I'm thinking of.
That it is for me because that joint is an anthem in New York in ways that I don't think any of the rest of his songs are anthems on that level. It's an anthem in New York just across the board, period. And just period. I'm not from New York and I get hype on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 5. Now, when we finish these lists, I want to go back to the other ones that were kicked around my head so many times. But
I wanted to pick that Jay-Z song. Go ahead. Who's next?
Greg or Danny?
I'll go next.
Go, Danny, go.
Go before his Wi-Fi go up. Go ahead, Danny.
All right.
Before the warden comes in, like you are not packaging enough books, bruh. You packaged like 4 books like the whole time you've been on. I've been watching.
No, man, I'm at.
He say you counting.
I'm at 10. All right. My 5 is completely different, but
that's not surprising.
I think these are
in sync.
I think these are a solid 5.
Justin Timberlake with Timberland.
Justin Timberlake.
Boys the Men.
Britney Spears.
Number 5. This joint is old, but I think it's still effective.
Here we go.
Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise.
Stevie Wonder?
What?
Now he just changed the words.
Hey, you know what? That's on brand, yo. That's on brand for Danny.
Hey, Gangster's Paradise, bro.
That's a movie. That's a movie that
it is a good hook though.
It's a good hook though.
I'm not gonna cap. That's a good hook, bro. It really is. I don't know if it's top 5, but
Stevie Wonder, yeah, he created a great hook.
Stevie Wonder definitely did his thing on that.
All right,
number 4.
Coolio,
on the post for a reason. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. My number 3.
You only put that on there because of Ace Blade, bro.
My number 3. No, man, I love that song. My number 3. There was a whole period of time where people didn't even know what they were saying, what she was saying on this hook. But if it's worth it, let me work it. I'll flip it and reverse it. Put the thing down, flip it and reverse it. Hey, Missy Elliott, bro. I always gotta give Missy Elliott props, bro.
Oh man.
Hey,
bro, what in the world?
Hey, you think that's bad? My number 2. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. But
I can't argue against Kanye, bro. I can't argue against Kanye. I would put Runaway up there, but
y'all picking the weirdest ones to pick from the people. Like,
hey, that joint hit.
Go ahead.
Hey,
nah, Gold Digger was bonafide.
That ain't his best.
And that hook is fantastic.
That Gold Digger hook hit, bro. That junk caught.
That hook is fantastic
for a long time. Now, my number 1 though. I love it when they call me Big Pop.
Okay.
Oh, your hands in the air if you're a true player. That's my list.
Okay.
What is the actual name of that song, though?
What, Big Papa?
Big Papa.
Is it really?
Everett said final.
I'm gonna give you one or two solid ones, but I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off the beaten path with a couple of them.
That wasn't even the beaten path. That was.
Ooh, I just got a report that said the Celtics scored 81 in the first half.
Yes, they did.
Brutality. Emotional damage.
You said 81. Somebody scored 81 in the first half.
Yeah.
First half.
I freaking just said they need to change the freaking.
Hey,
I'm not gonna do that.
Go ahead, Greg.
They need to let Draymond teach defense to the rest of.
They need to let them play defense.
All right, man. So
we don't want UFC fighting in.
It don't have to be UFC fighting. You can't do nothing. You can't guard.
Niggas choking other people. Go ahead.
All right, so my list as a hip hopologist, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
With a couple of impactful like hooks that transcended. So my number 5
put the swords down. Just start
I'm sorry for using words.
It's transcendent.
My number 5 is Simon Says by Pharoah Monch. The reason why I say that, besides the song was like a huge hit, but it's like the only time that dude is like really went with like hit mainstream radio.
Okay.
Like that song was that big. They got the Godzilla music in the hook. Are y'all familiar with that song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So number 4, I got You Got Me.
I freaking love that song.
To me, that's like the illest sung hook.
Okay.
That is good, boy. That is good.
Number 3, I got Rough Riders Anthem. Because that's just undeniable. Like it was so hard. It was nuts anywhere. Like they still play it like at basketball games and stuff.
Absolutely.
It just always does the same thing. Number 2, I got Cream, Method Man, featuring the Wu-Tang Clan.
I wanted to so bad.
Disrespect. Nah, I'm joking. But no, like I was there. If you was there when that song hit, then
I can't imagine.
There's no explanation.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
And then the last one, which to me is just like, from a hip hop standpoint, is Shook Ones by Mobb Deep.
I thought about that.
That was so ill. And again,
I thought about
one of those things where it's like,
that's a good one.
Dropped,
I thought about that one.
That's a really good one.
Your brother got Plies Shawty at number 1.
Who?
Your brother.
Oh no!
No, you're not my man. I'm my girl.
Hey, they got Lil Wayne Lollipop. What
Chris, I need you to go to Morgan's house tonight and stand over his bed while he's for that.
You're not my girl. Hey, he said, Chris, go wake your brother up tomorrow morning. Real silently, real.
Hey, man, I love my little brother. I love my little brother, but be wildin'.
Hey, no, he not wrong. That's a great hook. That's
what
a great hook? I wouldn't.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Not as number 1.
It shouldn't be in top 5.
What are you talking about?
No, that's a great hook.
Top 5 of all time.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl. I call you my shawty. That joint hit. That part of the song. Part of the song. The hook of that song is the best part of the song. That hook of that song put that one rapper on the map.
Hey, Danny, just let you know.
This is good.
Hold on, guys. When everybody on the show is like this,
hey,
stop. Just stop. That means we all trying to deal with the headache.
T-Pain does not make bad hooks.
No, he
T-Pain does not have a bad hook.
No, he doesn't.
But
I'm pretty sure I could find one because he had like a really good song in like 40 years.
Anything after Rapper Turned Singer. Up until
That's all I ask is that you provide for.
Everything from after Rapper Turned Singer before 1 Up. Everything in that little area. T-Pain cooked.
Your mama and your cousin too.
Yeah, that was.
I want to
close. That one was close. Everyday Struggle from Biggie. That one.
Big Pimpin' was close for me.
I had Miss Jackson on mine.
I had Bombs Over Baghdad close for me, man. I like Bombs Over Baghdad.
Nah,
Yeah,
Over Miss Jackson.
I mean, I love the
Never
song.
made it?
Not over Miss Jackson. Not over.
I had Miss
Not,
Jackson on
not
mine.
over
I
Miss
changed
Jackson. Not over Miss Jackson for sure.
it.
I wanted to put Eminem "Lose Yourself." That's one of my favorite hooks. I don't even care.
Lose
That's
yourself.
one of my favorite hooks. I just couldn't put it in the top 5, but that's one of
Good.
my favorite hooks.
Jay-Z public service. Look, I can't put it in my top 5 ever, but Jay-Z public service announcement.
There's no hook for that song.
On mic.
It is to me. Every time I hear allow me to reintroduce myself, hey, I'm already let's go, nigga. I'm already hyped. I don't care. I don't need to hear that.
This nigga would have put a song with no hook on. That's like Danny wanting to do a movie that didn't exist.
It hooked me. It hooked me, bro.
So fresh and so clean. I forgot about that one.
That's a good one. Outkast had a lot of good ones, man. Outkast had a lot of good.
That hurts. I forgot about that one. My LL, Mama Say Knock You Out. I could have put that. Raekwon, Ice Cream. That's one of my favorite hooks.
There are so many, man.
Y'all consider
That's what I'm saying. This is an impossible list, bro.
Do y'all consider Hey Y'all hip hop?
Yes.
Hey Y'all is hip hop.
It's not a hip hop song.
It's not a hip hop song. Hey Y'all.
I don't know what to call it here. That's more pop. That's pop.
It's anything. I mean, just you say y'all can't tell me what
You can't tell me Snoop Beautiful. Hey, listen.
You think I got it? Oh, you think I got it?
Hey, if I was going the other Snoop song,
Still
Drop It Like It's Hot.
Like it's hot.
Oh yeah, drop it like it's hot. Is absolutely
Nothing but
one
a
of my
G
favorite
thing. I could have did.
What you call it? Still Dre.
Yeah, Still Dre.
Dude, I was tripping when I found out that Jay-Z wrote that.
All in check.
I didn't know that.
Fuji's bro, Killing Them Softly.
No, I wouldn't put that.
Honestly, I thought about whatchamacallit, Boys in the Hood by Eazy-E.
Okay.
That hook was hard as hell when it came out. Danny wanted to put No Scrubs in.
Dang.
He's not even denying it.
Yeah, he probably legitimately thought about that.
That's on Danny's one. He threw away.
Also known as a
Buster.
How about I introduced my daughters to that song and they love it though. They love that joint.
It's an all-time classic.
No Scrubs. Yeah, I didn't know the younger generation was gonna get down.
Nobody can recite an Eazy-E song. What?
That's a fact.
I mean, if you're like 20 years old or something, sure, but
speaking of Warren G, was it Regulate?
Regulators.
Regulate, yeah.
I don't think Regulators had a hook.
Is that
it really didn't? It was gonna be on my list. I couldn't
There's
think
no
of
hook on it.
That's what I was just thinking. Does it have
I like his other song. It's kind of easy when you listen to the G-Dub. That's my joint. I love it.
I mean, I also thought about Oh No, Pharoah Monch and Mos Def featuring Nate Dogg.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nate he's like the hook master.
Yeah, Nate is.
So it's hard to not put him on there.
I can't put that top. Though.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. But it was like I had a bunch of Nate songs because he used to get down on them hooks.
Yeah.
The Kanye West song I probably would have put on would be Stronger. Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Oh.
Or Jesus Walks.
Stronger.
One of those two.
Stronger.
Stronger's a good one.
Stronger. Kanye had a bunch of them with good hooks.
Area Code. That's a good one.
Runaway.
Yeah. Cool.
Runaway, Through the Wire.
I wanted to put Black Star Definition.
Yeah, I thought about that one.
I was like, how can I fit it in here? I can't.
So I didn't like some of them, like a few that were listed when they were like repurposing, like other people's hooks. I was trying to leave those off, and that's why I definition because there's two. But
California Love.
Hey, 50 Cent, Many Men.
Man, Wankster. 50 had a bunch of them too. Wankster.
Yeah. I'm not putting that over Wankster, bro.
Wankster was good.
What, Many Men?
No.
Many Men.
You don't think Many Men is better than Wankster?
Hey, I gotta address Chris here. He's talking about songs that were like all over the world. Like,
ain't nobody singing Plies all over the world.
Everybody singing Plies nowhere. Talking about some Shawty.
I wouldn't have put. I'm with you, Chris. I want to put it at number one.
All over the world.
I want to put it at number one, but I like
that. Ain't his best hook, dude.
Shawty,
Many Men is not 50 Cent.
Wish death upon me.
In the club.
Blood in my
Look
eyes,
at Morgan.
and I can't see. I'm just trying to
Morgan with the church.
He's having a spiritual moment right now. He
The
closed
niggas
his
try to
eyes
take
and-
my life away.
PIMP is his best. Hey man,
PIMP is up there.
Hey Chris, seriously, do me a favor tomorrow.
PIMP is up there, bro. Don't
ring his doorbell. Don't ring his doorbell. Just go inside.
I don't know.
Just wait for him to wake up.
About me.
Wake him up. Just wake Morgan up real quick.
The niggas can't get $1 out of me.
Hey, Waka Flocka Flame, Hard in the Paint. That's still one of my favorite joints, man. I don't care.
I told you. I was listening to Put On. No, I was listening to Soul Survivor before I got out the car. Lord Jesus, boy.
T.I. had some good hooks.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man.
24s.
Who I'm is.
Oh,
shoot. The one with Rihanna.
No, I'm thinking of Eminem.
Live Your Life.
Yeah, Live Your Life. Run This Town was close for me for Jay-Z. Like, that's what I'm saying. Jay-Z, I could have countless.
I would have put.
I thought for Jay, I had Money Ain't a Thing with him and Jermaine Dupri.
I could have put that one.
That one went dumb.
Money Ain't a Thing. 99 Problems. 99 Problems.
Yeah. He got anthems, man. Never Scared.
Empire State of Mind.
I forgot Never Scared.
Bro, I almost put. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all know how much I love this song. I put nothing but buck on this mug, bro.
I forgot about that, bro.
Oh, I put nothing you buck on here quickly.
Forgot about nothing.
So back in the day, Jay-Z did a crossover album with a group called Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Why are you talking like we don't know who Linkin Park is?
Do those hooks count?
Little known group named Linkin Park.
Those hooks count?
To me, it's hip hop because he was rapping like.
Hey, them mixes went hard back in the day.
Yeah, they were very, very hard.
Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Hey, what's the damn Busta Rhymes song?
Woo-ha?
Yeah, Woo-ha. Could definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody put that in the
Woo-ha,
he had like 3. Ain't no playing.
Yeah,
I forgot about that, man.
Damn it.
Damn.
We need to do like sectioned out like
we still ain't do top 5 beats, man. We still ain't do that,
that's
even harder than this list.
Yeah, it is.
All my favorite beats I listen to in the gym when I'm working out. Yeah, give me some more. I love that joint. What I got? Jada Ja Rule featuring Ja Rule, New York. That's still one of my favorite ones.
I mean, one of my favorites. It was kind of short and sweet, but F the Police by NW. It meant a lot to me deep down in my spirit. That was.
What is the hook for? Oh, grinding. No, okay. I couldn't remember the hook for grinding. Yeah.
I'm talking about the beat will go number 1.
Oh no, that beat is definitely top 5, man. That beat was tearing up high school tables.
Yeah,
everywhere. Everywhere. Wait, no, I wasn't in high school when that came out.
Yeah, they're lucky I was out of school.
No, I was in college. No, I wasn't even in college. Damn, I'm old. I just felt that in myself.
Retirement
old age right there. I was like, dang, I was in the workforce. I was listening to that in my car on my way to work.
Man,
Aaliyah 1 in a Million beat. Yeah.
I could have sworn we did beats already.
I don't know if we did. We did top.
No, we did producers. We did producers. Yeah.
Indian food was hot, but that's not their hottest one though.
Timbaland.
No, their best. I would say Timbaland's like
Hot Like Fire.
That's beat.
Hot Like Fire. Cry Me a River.
Just a friend of riding. Riding almost made my list.
What's that?
Millionaire riding.
Oh yeah,
that almost made my list. Yeah, that was real close.
But Busta's got some.
Hey, Nelly, Ride With Me. I heard that everywhere. Man.
Dilemma, Hot in Here.
With that.
Dilemma, Hot in Here. I didn't put Dilemma on here only because I'm a man, but
Any
least favorite song, MOP. Yep, I want her not to go to that. What? Wait a minute. What happened?
your wife
I almost put OPP on here.
What happened?
Oh, I forgot
And
about
no,
that.
Annie Up is a that's an anthem, and that's another one. If it gets played in a social gathering,
No, you
The
can't
list-
be in. No, you can't be in
The
the crowd.
list is up in the group, y'all. The list
Somebody-
is up in the group.
That
gotta
beat,
go to the
Duck
house.
If You Buck.
Somebody
Them
go
two
up to the
songs.
house afterwards for sure.
Pastor Cavorcier, bro. I love that joint.
Pastor what?
Pastor Cavorcier.
What is that?
the divorcee. Right?
Cavorcier. I said Cavorcier. How you
Cavassier?
say it?
Cavassier, man.
Oh, my bad. Cavassier. My bad.
He said Pastor
You know,
Is it Cavassier for real?
Pastor Cavassier.
Man, hold on.
I was
bro.
gonna let
it go too, but I have never heard Diddy. Diddy never called you out faster.
What?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm about to listen to that because I don't believe it.
Hey,
Your brother.
core four. He said core four.
She said, "Cool."
Man, hey, I'm gonna mute myself so I can listen to this. I don't believe it. Hold on.
Morgan damn near said Corvette. Let me get that Corvette CA.
That core four. Yeah.
Let me get that divorce CA.
Justin said, "No hard R."
So hard R. He put the hard R on
That was
Cavassier.
hard as hell.
He put a hard R on
That was the
Cavassier.
hardest R. Oh man, let me get that Corvette CA, man. And he said it like 5 times with conviction. And I was like, I just want to stop.
This is how we learn. This is how we learn. It's okay.
And you see,
It's all right, man. It's all good.
he said that nigga said, let me get some Hennessy. Oh man, oh dog.
Terrible.
Oh, I needed that laugh today, boy. Woo.
Oh, we on YouTube on the 4 Comics page and everybody's
Look.
Facebook page.
He's still muted.
Why'd
but
you
he's
say
listening.
I didn't say that?
I'll take that.
You ain't got no
I-
choice.
They say Cavassier. I apologize.
It's all right, man.
Did you find a YouTube video of how to say it?
I was no. I went to listen to the song real quick and scroll to it. Dang. I will.
Hey, to be honest though, it really could be pronounced Cavassier, and they could have just said it Cavassier in the song, but it's Cavassier to me.
On the song they said Cavassier.
They say Cavassier on the song for sure.
But it doesn't sound like it's not like it's a hard A there, bro. Like whatever.
You put it there.
Shut up.
That's where it came from. You put it there.
The
I hate
Cavassier.
you niggas, man.
Imagine going to
Hey, first off, I would not go to the ABC store to get.
Hey, he said, "Let me get that. Let me get a bottle of that
divorce
heat."
CA.
Let me get that
divorce
heat
CA,
effect.
son.
I'll take your finest Courvoisier, please. It doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Oh,
That's why I
man.
wouldn't do that, man. I hate y'all niggas, man.
Oh, 2024, Morgan and Danny switch right.
I ain't never said no Cavassier. Come on now.
No,
Hey,
man.
listen.
Oh,
Hey, I'm willing to admit my mistake. I apologize.
oh, dog.
He said, "Oh, YouTube is better. YouTube better than Facebook."
Oh my God. Oh, dude.
We appreciate you switching. We appreciate you switching.
Oh, man. Oh, dog.
That was
Ambitions as a writer. I almost put that.
Who?
Ambitions as a writer.
Yeah.
Tupac.
I had California Love on mine for Tupac.
Is that yeah, I can't deny it. Is that
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that is good. Boom,
Tribe
boom,
Called Quest. Can I kick it?
boom,
Yes.
boom.
Yeah.
I
Tribe
tell
is
you
my
one that
group.
I tell you one that I really like, and I don't even really like. I only like the first verse and the hook. The second verse I don't like. Play a Circle, Duffel Bag Boy. That's the only Lil Wayne hook I like.
Hey,
Only
what's
Lil
that?
Wayne hook I like.
What's the Tupac song with John B? Dang.
Are You Still Down?
No. Who did I Ain't Mad at You?
I ain't mad at you.
That's Danny Boy.
That's Danny Boy. My bad. That's why I was messing me up.
I was about to say that.
I mean, are you still down? Are you still down? Is a good one too. But I Ain't Mad at You. That's a hook right there.
That's why he be beating kids up, drinking bootleg.
Hey, I missed what y'all said, bro.
He went to bed off of that Courvoisier and woke up punching kids. Had a bottle of that Courvoisier. That's why he be thinking demons is in his house.
I hate y'all niggas, man. I'm not gonna say that to defend myself though. I messed it up.
It could be worse, man. Probably. When you think about it.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done.
I hate you niggas, man. I hate you niggas, bro.
You be drinking moonshine and calling it Courvoisier.
I've never had moonshine actually. I do plan on trying some.
Nah, you too young. I mean, you too old to try moonshine at this point.
Nah, yeah, it'll take you.
Hey, Morgan, man, I just let you know that's already the top 5 moments of the year right there, man.
If we ever do get T-shirts made, Courvoisier is going on.
Right?
How are you gonna spell it though? C-O.
Courvoisier.
He pronounces it cognac. You know that was like whatchamacallit, Chad Johnson or Ojo Cinco, he actually did that on their show a few nights ago. You know, Shannon has the cognac. And so Chad was talking about it and I forgot what they made like a bet, and it was like if Chad says he doesn't drink. And so they made a bet, and the bet was that if Chad loses, he has to take a sip of Shannon's cognac. But he kept saying cognac. And Shannon was like, wait. What you doing here, bro? And
get that cognac, man.
He's like, yeah.
Oh,
like, it's not cognac. He said it's spelled cognac. And it reminds me of Morgan.
Oh, dog. Hey, we gonna get a still of when you fell asleep on the show, and we just go
off the Courvoisier.
Off the Courvoisier. We're gonna put it right there, man. Everybody gonna have their shirt.
I hate you guys.
Public Enemy Fight the Power. That's a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
DJ Khaled could have had like 3.
I ain't putting.
All I do is win. That's my.
All of his hits came from T-Pain.
Yo, you're never. Yo, they coming for you, man. I'm sorry, Morgan, man. We really tried to let it go. I just want you to know I tried to let it go.
That's my fault.
Hey man, it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. I hate you guys. You know what I mean?
Man.
I hate you guys. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody ain't put no Drake songs on there. What's up with that? Daddy, why you ain't got no Drake songs on your list, man?
I don't really listen to Drake like that.
Me either, honestly.
I
know
did.
you got hits though.
Forever is the only one that was like the only one that I even considered was Forever, but I don't really listen to Drake like that. I like his album.
Forever.
His album stuff is better than his like hits to me.
What's Forever? What song is that?
Ain't I mean nothing to y'all.
Oh, I didn't know the name of that song. I didn't even know it.
I want this forever, man.
Drake don't have a top 5 hook. Damn. Y'all hard on this man.
Drake don't have a top 5 hook.
Hard on him. I'll tell you a silly hook that I like. It would never be on my top 5, but I like that Fetty Wap My Way. And what's the other one? What's the other Fetty Wap song? The first one. Why can't I think of the song? Damn. It's gonna bother me. Hold on. No one likes Best I Ever Had. I mean, it's an okay song.
My brain like taps out when I hear Drake's name.
Did y'all see the conversation? Did y'all watch the interview with Mos Def? Was it Mos Def?
Oh yeah,
talking about 6, 7 Trap Queen. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jeff. But yeah, the interview with Mos Def talking about how he feels about Drake.
Mm-hmm. She asked him like a question, and he answered it, and I agreed. But you know, people are gonna automatically get in there.
She said that nigga had elevator music, man. I was like,
he said Target, like
Target
that you play in Target. And again, I agree. Like it's not, you know, like his music is better than a lot of people's music, you know, currently.
I mean, a lot of people make his music though, from what I hear.
Yeah. But I mean that, you know, it's kind of tough to call it like hipper to the hopper. When there's clearly intent to, you know, make pop records. You know
Everything past what was the album with Houston, Atlanta, Vegas on it? Everything past that album to me was just like it's not for me. The one with too much. Whatever album was that had too much on it after that, I was like, Drake ain't for me no more.
I don't think I've ever listened to a Drake album in my life.
Them first couple was okay. Them first couple was pretty good. I mean, I liked them.
I don't think I've ever listened to one full complete Drake album.
That real good album was Take Care. Let me see if that's the one.
Of course, I don't really buy albums like that, to be honest with you. I think the last album I bought was Bruno Mars, 24 Karat.
I knew it was gonna be R&B, whatever it was. I knew it was gonna be R&B.
I mean,
yeah, Take Care is the one. Take Care is the one that had Marvin's Room on it. So I think that's like the last real song of Drake's that I like. Marvin's Room was on there. Headline.
What's happening in Marvin's Room? What are we doing here?
I don't know, but that's the one that was that you love so bad. That's when Drake was getting emotional. Yeah. Y'all give me 5 Mos Def songs without. That's not nice.
Five Bros had a 20-point lead, nice, and now there's a 1-point lead going into the fourth. What the hell? Sorry.
He said, "Give him 5." I will not even
5 Mos Def songs. Y'all gave me 5 Mos Def songs without searching.
I won't even dignify that with an answer. That's what you were about to say, Greg.
Yeah. And then I stopped because I didn't want to dignify it by dignifying it. He's actually one of my favorite artists. Like
Mos Def?
Of any genre ever. So
Mos Def he make good music, but
what you about to say, Danny?
But it's not something I can listen to regularly, I think.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's not something that I put on. Like there's artists that are like
Mason. What are you doing?
There's artists that I listen to that are not necessarily on the radar, but they're all like local dudes. Like I listen to Fonte a lot. Like I listen to Lil Brother a lot. I listen to like Mason Parker. I listen to him a lot. I listen to people around here that I want to support. If I'm not listening to mainstream stuff or stuff that's Cole, Kendrick, or Jid, so.
I want to say I did listen to the gospel song, the gospel rap songs that y'all gave me,
and
I maintain I don't know what about it makes it gospel. Like I was listening, and I was like, I don't know what's the difference between that and regular hip hop.
The Romans 8:28 song you didn't?
I listened to the one. There was one. The first one you gave me, and there was the one with the girl singing the hook.
Tori Kelly one definitely is.
Mason trying to piss off Greg tonight.
Yeah. Tori Kelly's making music. I remember her when she was doing covers.
I thought the song was okay. I just didn't.
She was singing. Tori Kelly be singing, bro.
No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, she could definitely sing.
I thought she was gonna have an actual career because you don't remember that, like when she was doing all them covers on YouTube.
I didn't. I saw
that.
I never saw her doing covers.
I'm talking about maybe 10 years. That's the Caucasian girl, right?
Yeah,
I just saw that she's actually half black. I'm serious. Y'all don't believe me? Man, God dang it! Why would I make that up?
Ain't nothing.
You just made up a whole drink, Morgan. You made up an alcoholic beverage on the fly. So yeah, show us receipt.
I did not make it up, bro. I
Did
mispronounced
you see that on the
it.
shade room? Did you see that on the shade room? Is that where you saw that?
Shut up. I don't remember where I saw that. I hate you niggas.
She
man.
might be. She sounds like she is.
Hey, there's a whole argument going on in our chat right now.
What are they? Who's arguing?
Because Mason,
I know you ain't gonna let him say that to you.
Mason said Drake is better than Most Def.
Most Def.
I mean, better is relative. Like if you're into that kind of thing, then...
He said record sales don't lie. That's
yes, they do.
They do. They literally do. They literally
Vanilla,
do.
yes, thank you. Vanilla Ice sold more than Big Daddy Kane. Like record sales definitely lie. When you make palatable music for people, like we know that, white people tend to buy hip hop music more than anybody else. So when you make palatable music for them, it makes them feel comfortable. Like they would wear your, they could share your cardigan with you.
Bro,
then, they're gonna buy your records, man.
Bro, Tori Kelly's.
Why do we have Tori Kelly up here?
Afro Jamaican and Puerto Rican, while her mother is Irish and German. She got everything. She got everything in her.
Hey, I just found out a couple weeks ago that Halsey was half black. Yeah, I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, no, that one.
Y'all know that rapper Logic is half black. Did y'all know that?
Yes.
Because my son really enjoys them, and I was like, let me go do some Googling before I have to tell you, nah, we ain't doing this. That's why I called.
Hold on. Wait. Mason, stop. All right. Mason over here talking about Taylor Swift is better than Beyonce.
Hey.
Okay, Shannon Sharp.
This, you tripping right now.
Hey. No.
Mason, you gotta stop, man.
No,
Mason, you gotta
honestly wouldn't know. I don't know any Taylor Swift songs, so
no.
I couldn't sing a Taylor Swift.
Justin, that's what I was saying. They didn't get the joke. They said they didn't get the joke. That's what I was saying. Bobby always says he's half black.
Danny,
where's the
comment at?
Mason, man, you tripping. Mason trolling right now, yo. Mason trolling.
Yeah, that's definitely trolling.
Hey,
Mason trolling. That's okay, dude.
Hey,
we got
no. I think he's trying to prove that point, though. I think there should be like a sarcasm font.
Yeah, we need a sarcasm font, right?
Because I think what he's saying. I hope that's what he's saying.
Chris, we already went through this, man.
All respect to Taylor Swift, right? But come on.
I mean, one of the best. The thing about it is Taylor Swift. Like the people that love her, they love her, man. So.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to come for Queen Bee, bro. Like, chill out with that. You know what I mean?
You got us, Mason, though. You got me, though. I was literally about to be like, where's that unfriend button?
Yeah, I promise you,
tripping, man.
You about to get unfriended for real.
We're about to call the people to your house, man.
We revoking your.
Hey, you
was drunk on that Cavorcia.
You was about to be the next You was about to be the next victim of Swarm.
I know she coming for you, old girl gonna be right at your front door.
I had to send old girl to your crib, bro. You can't keep talking crazy like that, okay?
Taylor Swift doesn't cross over as much as
Hey, Mason, what are you doing? Stop it, okay? Stop it right now. Cut it out.
Who's halftime performance? Taylor Swift, man.
She had a halftime performance.
Nah, they try to be funny because of the Illuminati rumors.
Man, let me tell you, I would literally go do something else. I'd start watching what's that damn network?
That Usher this Usher halftime performance about to be lit though. Real talk. I'm just saying.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm happy that you're excited, man.
Oh, you don't want to see it?
You don't think it's gonna be good?
I mean, what's it gonna be like?
It's gonna
I'm
be.
sorry, man. After Prince, wreck.
Nobody's topping Prince, bro.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I don't really need to see another one.
Hold on, dude.
I don't disagree. Prince is definitely the best.
You didn't like Bruno Mars?
That crap was fire.
That one.
Bruno Mars and Beyonce's was fire. It was Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay. Fire. Definitely one of my favorites.
I don't know about Coldplay. Bruno.
The only
lit
one
it
I
up.
think I watched was Dr. Dre and them.
Oh, it was fantastic.
That was
fantastic.
good.
Rihanna's was good too.
I ain't watch it.
Rihanna
Like
was,
if you're gonna come out, like if I have a good feeling that you're gonna come out and lip sync or gonna have your vocals behind you, it's like,
man,
Yeah,
Usher is Usher, bro.
I don't think you got to worry about that with Usher. Usher,
Usher is Usher, bro.
he's gonna sing, but I've seen him live a few times. I don't know. I mean, I like him. I don't have nothing against him. I like his music, all of that. But
Dang, Greg.
I'll probably step outside and get some fresh air.
Dang, Greg.
He put on a good show.
Damn, Greg. You ain't like the Dre performance?
The who?
Dr. Dre performance?
No, I said that one was cool.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, that one was
Prince.
cool.
Prince's performance is
like they should
definitely
have
number one.
They should have like banned performances after
I don't
that man
disagree.
came out there with a perm,
Played in the
a
rain.
headscarf in the rain.
Hey, you putting
Was
his
Prince-
over? You put his over Michael's?
Was
Yeah.
Prince before Michael? Prince
Yes.
was before Michael? Or after?
No, Prince
Yes.
was way after Michael's.
Definitely.
Prince
Not
was
because,
like,
not because Mike isn't
Prince was
great.
like 08.
Not because Mike isn't great, but Prince's had everything going for it. Like literally, it's Prince, and it literally rained on command, bro. Like when he did Purple Rain, it was raining, and
It
the
was
whole
really
crowd
purple
was
raining.
singing, bro. It was fantastic.
He was
You
out there
can't touch that
casting.
moment, and
He
he
was out there
played
casting
4
spells.
different guitars.
Prince
Yeah.
was out there casting spells, and y'all didn't even see it.
Nah,
It was fantastic.
Usher's definitely gonna be roller skating that whole damn performance.
It's gonna be fire too.
That's a bad place to
It's
have
gonna
a
be
slip
fire.
up.
That nigga, he gonna skate around the entire.
Yeah, there's a good chance that I'll be, taking a breath of fresh air at the time.
Damn, he ain't going.
Dang, the disrespect though, bro.
It's not disrespect. It's just like
You claim Atlanta is
I mean,
home.
I don't know, man. That Bruno Mars performance was pretty damn good, man. I'm
It
just
was
saying.
fantastic.
That was-
was he singing for real?
yeah.
Yes.
I didn't hear
Beyonce
that.
Coldplay. Don't do that about
Devon
Coldplay.
said,
Like
yeah,
Coldplay
like
was
he's
fire.
sure. Marvin said, not Marvin. Morgan said, yeah, like, yeah. And Danny ain't say nothing.
Danny working and Morgan.
Bruno,
he's
listen,
still
the
trying
way
to
that-
figure out Kabas.
The way that these tracks be going these days for these
Why?
artists, they be.
What is this? Why?
I'm
not?
not.
you
I'm
know
not.
these days.
I mean, Kansas City's gonna win, yeah. But I mean,
I don't even really care about that.
I'm waiting for somebody to take those bets. I can't wait. I'm gonna make a good amount of money off of these 49ers.
I could care less who wins this damn
I'm winning
game.
pockets
I'm
by
perfectly honest with you.
I'm cheering for.
You
Chris.
don't want the 49ers to win. So
I'm rooting for
take a little
Bane.
heat off your boy because my man is coming
Who?
for him.
Nigga, like I said,
Oh, don't start that debate on
Patrick
here.
Mahomes. Patrick
Ooh,
Mahomes can
buddy.
win 3
He's better.
rings. He
He's
can
better.
win 3
Ooh, buddy.
rings.
You can make
He's
this
a
man
baby.
mad, boy. He
Looking
can get red.
He still be looking up.
He can get red. Greg,
Based
don't
off
do it.
rings. So then Bill Russell is the greatest ever.
Well, y'all, what's the
Hmm.
argument y'all be making for LeBron and Michael Jordan? That's all I'm
Nobody
saying.
makes the argument for LeBron.
Huh?
What's the argument?
My
What's
argument
the
is
argument?
one is a better player than the other one.
Me as
Yeah,
well.
but you
Add
use
you can throw the rings and all that.
Me as well.
But I'm not gonna
If
hide
you-
behind
if
Throw it
rings.
you-
all in there.
If
Throw
you
it
take
all in
rings, if you take rings out of the
Throw it all in
equation, and I imagine Michael Jordan playing LeBron James in 1-on-1, in 3-on-3, in 5-on-5, I'm taking Michael Jordan every time.
So when
But
Tom
I wouldn't
Brady
even
beat,
blink.
when Tom Brady beat Patrick Mahomes twice,
Yeah, one of those times Patrick Mahomes had us playing the offensive line.
so what about the other time?
And
What
let's
about
be
the other time?
honest,
What about the
yeah,
other
there
time?
was a phantom call.
What about the other time?
There was
I
a
don't remember the
phantom
game
call.
well enough to say anything.
What phantom
that,
call?
that offsides.
He was
on,
offside.
on
He
was
did it twice. He literally
What?
did it twice.
Nah, Jess, I'm
He's
waiting for
done
money,
it
my
twice
guy.
in Kansas City. He did it twice. They make fun of him because he was offsides twice.
Who?
He was
What are you
offside.
talking about? You talking about this year? What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Brady
against
versus
the Patriots. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The
if you
same
say so,
dude did it twice.
that's fine and good. So he beat him when he was a baby.
I gotta go watch the
'Cause
game.
Beat him again.
He was a baby, right?
He beat him
that
again.
second one, man.
He beat him again.
with a whole
beat him
entire backups offensive line.
Hey, you play the people that's in front of you, dog.
Okay, so Nick Foles beat the shit out of Brady.
Did he beat the shit out of it, or
Yeah.
was it a one-score game?
Brady couldn't stop him.
Eli did.
What is Brady supposed to do?
Eli did.
Exactly.
Eli did
That's
it
what
too.
I'm saying. Like Brady,
I give him credit.
Brady did his job. Like, have you ever seen a team go into the Super Bowl without their whole offensive line?
I've seen the Patriots go
That year was pretty
into the
bad.
Super Bowl without an entire secondary. They had Julian Edelman playing in the damn secondary.
That's because
They had Julian Edelman.
That's because
and
crazy ass Bill. We thinking he can cut corners and
no, dude, we had injuries that year.
I know, but all I'm saying is, yeah, Brady got him twice. Eli got Brady twice. Like,
he did. But
who's
you can't.
better player?
You're not going to compare.
You're not going to say
You're not going to compare. But Eli doesn't. Hold on. Eli's career as a whole doesn't match up against Brady.
Right. So look at their first 7 years and see
Right.
who's head and shoulders better.
All right. So what you going to say? So
of their
Mahomes loses. If Mahomes loses and never goes to another Super Bowl again,
That's not going to happen either.
because remember now
you know it's not gonna happen.
hold on. Greg has been watching enough football to remember a time when people will be like, Aaron Rodgers, he's definitely going to finish with 2 or 3 rings, or Peyton Manning, he's definitely going to finish with 3 or 4 rings.
Brady went 10 years without winning the Super Bowl. Like, this all happened. So I know it's not a guarantee. I'm saying
that's why I said wait.
Football better.
I wouldn't say he does.
Player.
I don't know about that.
Take their first 6 years apiece and match up those numbers.
The first 6 years of Brady playing is a different type of NFL than what Patrick Mahomes plays in right now. Can we agree on that?
Do you think
Brady was still like other quarterbacks were still putting up numbers?
Not the numbers that people are putting up now. No,
Peyton.
Well, they got an extra game now, but
Peyton and
Brady.
Peyton put up but I think Peyton is an amazing quarterback. I have a hard time putting Peyton over. I have a hard time putting Mahomes over Peyton because I watch Peyton.
Drew Brees.
I never thought Drew Brees was
Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben. I mean, Big Ben was okay. I thought Big Ben was a little overrated.
I'm only bringing the names up because of the insane numbers they put up. Aaron Rodgers, insane numbers, bro. Insane.
They were good, but again, you're talking. Aaron Rodgers never played in that NFL though. He never played.
Where did he come? Like 07?
He played later. The only dudes that played in that time period was Ben. What's his name? Ben. Manning and Breeze. Those are the only real dudes. Oh, and Phillip Rivers.
There were other guys.
Andrew Luck for the years that he was there.
No, not Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck didn't. No. Andrew Luck was. That's not the same NBA. I mean NFL. I'm looking at NBA right now. That's not the same NFL.
Yeah, no, but you had
because you got to remember there was a time where you could like be physical with wide receivers.
You can still be physical with wide receivers.
No, that 5 yards thing. That 5 yards thing was.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like both the dudes that were playing during that time period were Brady, Manning, Breeze, Rivers,
and they were still putting up
big numbers. But they weren't putting up like everybody can put up numbers like that now. It wasn't everybody putting up numbers like that back then.
But there were people that was
yeah. But we had an extra game. We had an extra game this year, and the most yards thrown this year was what? Wasn't it right at 4,000?
You think again? I'm talking about like you got Brock Purdy putting up video game numbers.
But there's
Brock Purdy's not garbage, and he's on a.
And when you look at it,
was garbage. I'm just saying, like the upper echelon dudes were putting up numbers, not so much the middle ground.
Like the top passers of 2004. Dante Culpepper, 4,700 yards, 39 touchdowns.
Dante Culpepper had Randy Moss, though.
I'm just telling you what the numbers say. Brady
we're talking about numbers.
I know.
Brady was number 10.
In 2000?
In 2004.
In 2004, he had. Didn't he have was it the league touchdown? Was it?
No, he had 28 touchdowns, 3,600 yards.
I can't remember.
I'm just saying there were other guys. I'm like there were guys that was putting up.
Athletes are better than they were 10 years ago.
I don't agree.
I don't disagree
agree
on
with
that.
that. The technology that takes care of them is, but
No,
I don't think
it's not just technology, it's training, like understanding like nutrition. Like there's so many things that go into it.
But they're not better. But I wouldn't say they're better athletes.
No, I would agree on that because think about the level of quarterbacking we see him play. Like those type of dudes, like there are more dudes that are like dynamic on the level like Michael Vick level dynamic, like running 4.4s and stuff like that. Quarterbacks, quarterbacks weren't running 4.4s back.
The game was different though. You didn't need to.
But that's
that's like old school NBA versus new school NBA. Now you got big men to shoot threes. Does that make them better than you and them? No.
No, but I'm saying the
game.
Look at the
Mr.
top
purple Urple over here.
I know you literally just you look at the top like 5 quarterbacks in 2004. The athleticism of the ones that in 2004 compared to the top 5 quarterbacks now. I have no problem saying the top 5 quarterbacks now are more athletic than the ones back then because back then dudes wasn't scrambling.
Athletic,
but that doesn't mean that they're better.
That's
what if you're saying somebody's a better athlete, but I agree. Like again, like technology, it's weird because somebody who played at a decent level in the 80s, played at a decent level in the 90s, like just all the way through playing basketball. It's like it wasn't times where you was just looking like there was always freak athletes. You know what I'm saying? It's just now like these kids, they using the Vertimax. We used to, stand on the step and try to, build our new calf raises. These guys got way better technology now. So like they're able to jump, like they we didn't have routines, man. We was playing on concrete. One summer I played in Chucks, like the whole summer.
Jesus,
look at linebackers. Linebackers now are way more athletic than linebackers 15, 20 years ago.
Again, the game was different though. Like
I understand that, Morgan, but I'm just making the point that the athleticism required now is way more than it was back then. Because back then it was a rushing league.
But think about it, because I think it was either Danny or Morgan just said it. Like Morgan, because Danny's a crazy person. But like with basketball, you used to like your centers, you wanted them to have bulk. Your power forwards, you wanted them to have bulk. Now it's like they're making these guys leaner because they don't have to deal with the same kind of game that they used to have to deal with.
Like those tackles used to be.
So like imagine like Lawrence Taylor, who's one of the best athletes I've ever seen in any sport. I'm talking about athleticism. Imagine if he was allowed to play at 220, 230 instead of 250, 260. You know what I mean?
Jesus. Look at what Michael Parsons is doing, and then put that on the scale, because that's his closest equivalent in the league right now, Michael Parsons.
But look at defensive tackles. Like before, you used to have a nose tackle. They barely run the 3-4 anymore.
Right.
Nobody runs the 3-4 anymore.
There's
Aaron Donald is what? Like
I don't think any team runs the 3-4 anymore.
Not all game. But
I don't think most teams have a nose.
You can.
But the league is different though. Like so, the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't think it's the same argument as the NBA. I don't think that the players nowadays are inherently better than the players back then. The focus of the game is different. So like it's like when people say Michael Jordan couldn't shoot threes. No, he didn't shoot threes because of the league that they were in. Like you did not. Again, like I was talking about how the league right now, games back then had 20 attempts at threes in them for both teams.
I think he was still like 40.
Nowadays,
33% 3-point shooter though. He was still good.
Nah, but the thing is, like, we talked about this a million times. The philosophy was different.
It's completely different.
There was a time where, it was like if you shot a 3, it was considered like a less manly thing to do.
And it's a bad shot.
It's like settling or like, so a lot of threes, I can't count how many times I've seen Jordan shoot, a 3 at the end of the clock because they couldn't get a good shot. So it was like a bailout kind of thing. The year that they moved the 3-point line in a little bit, he focused on shooting it a little bit more, and he shot a way better percentage. But his mind state, just the same way, like they used to get on Dwayne Wade for it, but his brain was, I'm attacking. I'm putting your big guys at the line. I'm gonna decimate your defense instead of just sitting around shooting threes.
And that's what I'm saying.
For the NFL, though, I'd even say, like, think about now, like, wide receivers go across the middle with a band. They don't even care. Like,
Brady talked about that.
Yeah, like, Brady brought that up. But like, Brady was drilling the quarterback because quarterbacks are throwing the ball. They're throwing their receivers into harm, and he was.
Well, no, my point, it's not even the harm thing. Like, you don't get harmed like you used to.
You're not allowed. Like there was like going back to like when I played basketball, there was philosophy. If you come in this paint, you're gonna get it.
100%.
That's why Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas are like so widely respected, because they used to go in the paint and people used to knock them down and they would come back. There was a lot of guys that wouldn't come back. They'd be like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm gonna shoot.
Especially if you know they're gonna slap fire.
So it was the same thing. It's why like people like Chris Carter were so highly regarded, because when he needed it, he was gonna go across the middle and he was gonna put his life on the line. There's a bunch of them.
Fitz, T.O.,
Ed McCaffrey. There were guys that was just,
Wes Welker used to
get Roll.
Wes Welker used to get smashed.
Yeah,
listen, you can go across the middle now. Like, if you're wondering why passing is a lot easier, you can go across the middle now. You can't touch them after 5 yards. The quarterback has an invisible field,
a bubble around them.
You can't touch them, or
that goes to my point. Like, I think in both leagues, how we were talking about the other day in the other group, I don't think
Deion Branch,
I don't think we were talking about it with Greg, but I think some in both leagues, the NFL and the NBA, some of the attitude in both needs to be allowed back in. I'm not saying just balls to the wall 80s basketball, but I do think
so my thing with football is when you really start looking at the amount of like injuries and like how bad it is, I miss the old ways, but in football, it's like you're talking about people's lives, you know what I'm saying, and their quality of life afterwards. Whereas basketball, like if you want to keep out all the the dirty stuff and all of that, that's fine. But you need to let defenders be able to touch people, man.
I agree.
If I can't I've known that like some of the OGs, man, like all the way back to the 80s, they's like, yo, no, so-and-so is unguardable. Bernard King, if you weren't allowed to touch him, he will fry you like every night. Like Dominique Wilkins, some of these guys, if you can't bump them off their path.
But that's some of the blocking fouls that you see in basketball now, I'm like, yo, are you kidding? Like
it's all the way reversed now. Like I've been watching this year, like the offensive players know it. Like I'm running into your chest wherever you are. Like I'm gonna run into your chest if your feet aren't set, and they're gonna call it. I call it the LeBron, because LeBron's been doing it for 12 years. Where it's like I'm not gonna try to go around you. I'm just gonna get you moving, and I'm gonna run you over, and they're gonna call the foul on the defense, even though I'm the one that initiated the contact. And it's terrible, man.
I feel that's what I'm saying. Like I was saying that the other day, that the NBA to me has to do something. So in the NFL, more so what I'm talking about with the NFL is like in the AFC Championship game, when Zay got called for that taunting call. I know you can't do it, right? I understand it's legislated out of the game, but I do think to a degree, man, you got to let these men be men, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that you have to like.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with that call.
Dead ball.
Only if you're not consistent with it. Because you can't have, like I said, you can't have Travis Kelce out here doing the most and you don't call nothing. because that's where all
the only thing I'll say about that is that
you can't have both.
Him and Hampton were going back and forth a lot, you know, and so the referees, I get it. Like, I hear what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If you gonna let them yammer, like that's like the least thing.
But like when they have like briefings, they tell these guys every year, this ain't gonna be tolerated. Yeah. That's not gonna be tolerated. Even at that point in the game, like, what are you doing? Y'all were getting smoked.
It was a stupid.
So that's why I was, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for the Chiefs. That's the home team. I was rooting for them, but I also like Lamar, and I wouldn't have been devastated.
Yeah,
but it's
I think why he did that though, because the dude was grabbing his leg though.
He had his leg for a second, but it's just like Kelsey. Kelsey kept that stuff going, you know, with Hampton early, and then what's his name? Van Noy comes in out of nowhere and there's a headbutt. It's like,
that one was terrible.
But Kelsey kind of kept that going. He could have walked away.
I think
you do stuff like that.
All I want is, again, I'm not saying I don't want to put players in harm's way. I think some of the QB rules that they put in are necessary because I agree with them.
Fouling him.
I agree with them in large that if the star quarterbacks aren't playing, you know what I'm saying, or they get injured on one of those type of fold up plays where somebody rolls up under them or whatever, yes, the game diminishes some because you came to see those star players. I don't disagree with some of the rules that they put in. I just think some of the kid gloves they put in both leagues, because we both know. I mean, we all know that in the NFL and NBA they did it because they wanted to see more points scored.
I tell you what I want, and I tell you what I want NFL to do. I want NFL to, you know, the quarterback scrambling. Like if you scramble as a quarterback, like you a runner, like you can get smoked. Like that's how I feel it should be.
That is, I mean, it is.
It's not. It's not.
No,
it's not, dude. Why you think Patrick Mahomes runs with so much? Like Patrick Mahomes be out there jogging, dude.
Yeah, but the only time that I've seen them, the only time I've seen them be harsh is when you are a runner, but if they're trying to get down and you still smite them.
No,
then there's
Patrick.
a call,
what Patrick does is he runs to the sideline like he's about to run out of bounds. And then the dudes pull up because they don't want to get it.
But I see them.
Josh Allen's done that.
They hit him.
That's what I'm saying. I hate that.
They hit him out of bounds, or they hit somebody out of bounds.
They definitely did that.
Sunday,
Josh Allen has a really good highlight where he was running out in the middle of the field. He acted like he was about to slide, faked everybody out, and kept running.
He did that
was fantastic.
But I'm saying, like, play. I think that, like, that's something you gotta, like, you can't like allow you got to give the defender something though.
Yeah, you know but also think about it. If I'm like, if you're going to tackle Josh Allen and he's still standing upright, you know, you got to come in and
but when they do, that's what I'm saying. Like if Josh
as long as you're not launching, they don't call it.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, and I'm telling you, dude, I've watched it especially with Patrick Mahomes. I know what you're saying. Yeah, they let up. They're like they don't.
Mahomes is he like. And I know it sounds funny, but there's some deception in how he runs. Like he's faster than people think. He don't look like he's really moving. Because I've seen so many times where it's like, and it wasn't about him faking like he was gonna slide or anything. It's just like dudes think they got the angle on him, and
no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when dudes square up and because. You know, most of the time when you see the quarterback running towards the line, you know, towards it, they like, you know, they're going out of bounds. They square up like, okay, he's about to go out of bounds, and then like, he'll tippy toe his way down.
Like Josh Allen did that against the Steelers. Kenny Pickett did it at Pitt. You know.
Oh yeah, no, his was worse, dude.
Yeah, because
that was worse because he slid.
I think they changed the rule, so there's some stuff. I think, like, overall, like, I've been watching it, and maybe I'm partial to black quarterbacks, but I can go all the way back to Cam when they had these rules in place, and people were still
Broncos game,
hitting them in the head, hitting them. There was a Monday night game after that, Morgan, after that Super Bowl, I think they were. I want to say they were playing the Bears, and
Yeah, they were teeing off on us, bro.
They hit that man because they had the orange jerseys on.
Yeah,
they hit that man so many times, like hitting him late.
It was in our house too.
In the head, it was brutal, man. And the referees wasn't calling nothing.
The Super Bowl specifically was horrible. It was horrible because they were legitimately not even just hitting them; they were launching. Like they like I remember Darren Stewart had a big hit on him, and it was direct helmet to helmet. Everybody saw it. The commentator said something about it, and the crowd, and they were like, "Nope."
Hey, they was doing that to Lamar though. If you saw it, like they dropped that dude on his head, yeah.
But that goes to my point.
Imagine like what Joe Montana and Elway and all them were going through, where there were no like.
And Brady used to go through that though. Brady used to go through that.
We know what Troy Aikman went through. We know Tony Romo's talked about it. I
seen Brady get his shit rocked.
Somebody launched on Brady one time. I think it was against maybe the Saints.
I know there was one time he got hit so hard his helmet flew like 10 yards.
Yeah.
That dude was like.
But they used to, because Joe Montana was mobile too. So there's the Jim Burt dude from the Giants. One of the saddest days of my life when he took Joe out in the NFC Championship. Like,
yeah, Troy went through hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Troy went through something, but again, I don't mind like, and I'm kind of with you like the rules because like these are guys' lives, man. Like you're in car crashes.
Junior stay out, man.
But I will say what I wish they would get rid of or is extend the space where you can, like because 5 yards isn't enough. Like let them get 10 yards. You don't think 10 yards?
No, like. So many plays in the route tree are within
5 yards.
But that's why. But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so much easy. It's so much easier to like pass in this league. Like there are dudes who are quarterbacks now. I don't think will be quarterbacks 20 years ago. Like
it's easier now because some of the
that's the point.
The philosophy has changed so much as far as like. Back then, you said it like again, it's just a difference in how the game is played, just like the NBA. In the NBA back in the day, it was you work from inside out. In football, now it used to be you run to set up the pass. Now people pass to set up the run.
Right. Or they just pass to set up the pass.
Is that or if you don't have a run game, then now I can get this quick screen game. I can get a what I'm saying. A lot of times you just try like God knows the Panthers suffered with that bull crap with Bryce early on. Everyone on the field and off the field and everywhere else knew that Bryce, when he drops back, he's going to take 2 steps, not even 3 steps. He's going to take 2 steps, throw it directly to this wide receiver right here.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think Bryce Young is going to be that dude.
I think
do think he will.
I think that you have so like CJ came out and balled out of control, and so people automatically start comparing.
No, it's not. I don't think he going the physicality. I don't know if
they said that about Drew Brees too, though.
Yeah, they said it about Russell Wilson.
You build your body up.
That's a good point.
They said it about Russell Wilson. They like it's I watched him take some big hits this year, and he did fine. It was not a big deal. He got right back up.
He just naturally needs to put on some size. But one thing I'll say about passing, so back in the like Joe Montana, Dan Marino, John Elway, they were putting up these numbers in pro sets.
Marino special.
With a tight end, 2 receivers.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So
I agree. It's but you're talking about the best dudes though, like the best.
But there were a whole bunch of people putting up numbers. Dan Fouts was putting up numbers.
Dan Fouts is in the Hall of Fame, ain't he?
Yeah, but he's not looked at in the category of the guys I just.
Yeah, but he was good enough to be in the Hall of Fame.
DeLone put up numbers too. Some of them years now, he put up a lot of interceptions with it.
No, what I'm saying is everybody, like
didn't DeLone
with the Chargers, they were running, like they were unique. They would run a lot of 3 wide receiver sets and stuff like that. But a lot of these guys, Troy Aikman, a bunch of them, and so. I'm with you there. Like it's so much easier because, like you had like if somebody was running like 5 wideouts on the field, they were looked at as a gimmick, like the run and shoot, like
air raid.
What's his name in Detroit? So it's like now it's commonplace. But then it
the
also,
whole league is
I
changed.
feel like quarterbacks have to be able to read differently now, because who was that I was talking to, and he was saying that the majority, all that pre-snap stuff that people be talking about, the overwhelming majority of quarterbacks in the NFL, they ain't shit in the pre-snap. It's like they already know.
I was gonna say they talk to him like right up until like they be literally calling out the defense for them in their helmet.
But it's like they already most
Mahomes.
of the guys, they already know where they're going before the snap. It's not, they're not reading the defense to be like, oh, this, that. Now, what you're watching Mahomes, who are like, he's gotten to that level. If you watched him the other day, he's like orchestrating, because remember the headset goes off.
Yeah,
15 seconds.
Yeah, because I know who's the quarterback that they used to talk about? Like, was it Goff? I want to say it was Goff, where like they were like Sean McVay is literally like, like calling out the defense for him right up until and then it cut. And then
that's why they.
That's
why they was running that sort of hurry up,
right?
Where they could get there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's give and take on all sides, because now you're playing with these hybrid defenses. They have safeties playing linebacker, honey badger, like guys like that. Everybody got them a honey badger now. So
we drafted Jeremy Chin for exactly that role.
I wish that offensive coordinators and coaches would embrace running the ball.
Me as well.
You saw with Baltimore the other day.
That's inexcusable.
Dang, man.
Inexcusable.
Like you're the number one rushing attempts team in the league.
They panic though.
And you hand the ball off to your running back.
They panic, bro. They panic. Like you could see.
I thought it was 8 times.
No, they called 8 run plays. 2 of them were for Lamar. The 6 of them were
to the running backs.
That's what I was saying.
And you could see them panic though, because when the Chiefs came out and just systematically, Kelsey went to their A's in that first drive. They did respond. They did respond, but after
Belichick
that, they felt like they were about getting to a shootout.
Let me tell you something though.
Belichick then gave these people the blueprint on how to defend Kelsey, and don't nobody do it. That jump be making me mad, yeah.
Let me tell you something about Andy Reid, which I've noticed since he's had Patrick Mahomes. He'll take the foot off the gas, and just so he can keep his plays under wraps. So they came out in the second half, and Baltimore's defense did play well, but Andy Reid called one significant play, and that was that third and whatever it was, where MVS caught the ball. Like, they were content. Like, they didn't feel like you could, drive down and score. But I've seen it so many times where it's like he'll just be chilling, and then if you get back in the game, then they'll open up the offense again. So I
am interested to see what Mahomes is like post Andy Reid. I'm very interested.
I think because what you're doing is you're embedding all this information into this man's head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
but like play calling matters, because look at like Josh Allen, because Josh Allen was like murdering it when old boy who's the coach of his coach of the Giants now. The hell's his name? Anyway, he was the coach of the Giants. He now
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So he was killing it with him, and then as soon as they switched, as soon as he left, and then
this is like different. Like, this is like learning from a genius. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. So I'm just but the play calling matters though.
No, it does, but I think that like with Pat, like when Andy Reid is gone, I think that he'll be able to implement like the same philosophies. Remember what, like, once Peyton Manning, not saying that Peyton had an offensive coordinator that good, but once
Peyton struggled for a little bit.
Once he got to that point where it was all up here, I could have been the offensive coordinator. It didn't matter.
I don't know if Peyton ever had a different offensive coordinator in his career though.
Yeah, because he played for different coaches and different teams.
Yeah, but he brought his offensive coordinator with him to Denver. I'm almost certain.
But Peyton was calling the shots though. Like I'm sure that dude was running the whole offense. I remember the guy's name. But
I can see him in my head.
Yeah.
I can see what he looked like, but I can't remember his name. But again, I'm not taking nothing away from Patrick Mahomes. He is the best quarterback playing in the NFL right now. Absolutely. See, this is why right here.
The most talented QB that I've ever seen, bro.
Again, if I don't
agree with that.
I don't even care about
I said that early on.
I don't even care about the talent.
Before
that doesn't bother me.
Before Patrick, it was overall talent wise, Aaron Rodgers was in the league of his own talent wise.
I'm just saying
I think that Dan Marino, because he didn't win, I think he gets left out.
Marino's a fantastic.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith brought that up. Stephen A. basically said the same thing because they were like, "Who's a better thrower of the ball, Mahomes or Marino?" And
Marino's up there, bro.
Marino, he said Marino. He was like,
"You talking about a cannon?" Dan Marino had a
cannon. But it wasn't just a cannon.
Yeah, it wasn't just a cannon.
It was the release.
He was accurate.
It was the accuracy. It was like I always take I take Joe Montana as far as accuracy goes. And he had that ability where, like Marino, a lot of times he put the ball on the receiver. Joe would throw guys open. The next person that I seen come on some Joe Montana stuff, honestly, was Tom Brady from the passing standpoint. And then Aaron Rodgers, even though Aaron Rodgers had a better arm than him, but Aaron Rodgers had the mobility that Montana had. And he also knows how to throw you open. So
Aaron Rodgers throws some of the most pretty balls from any angle. Like
angles.
He reminds me of how when Pacquiao was in his heyday boxing, the thing that always blew your mind watching Manny Pacquiao was the angles that he punches from and how he gets in and out of spaces. Right. I used to watch him. His footwork. I used to watch just how he was getting in. He'd get in, boop, 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 get off, step back somewhere else, and then you're thinking he's in one spot, and then he Pacquiao used to leave punches for you, bro. Like he would do that crap. He would do that crap, bam, bam, and now you get ready to come back, and this dude that jumped over here and left his hand out, bow. You know what I'm saying? And now you got hit. It's not just you got hit with a hard, you know what I'm saying, with like a hard punch, but you didn't see it coming because he literally wasn't there.
And those are the ones that you don't see.
Man. Manny punched in a martial arts style. He wasn't punching like this. He was punching straight through guards. Like I will never forget when he fought Margarito. That is one of the worst beatings I've ever seen of anybody in a ring.
I was happy because Margarito was dirty as hell.
Boy,
he beat the brakes off.
It is rare that you see somebody.
I can never get in a boxing
like that.
I can never get into it, man. I'll watch it. Like I'll watch it. Like
Next after that, what Crawford did to Spence, nobody expected that level, bro. Like I knew Crawford was gonna win.
And I don't know if we can pull up the tapes, but I was confident that Crawford was gonna beat him.
I was too.
It's
on my Facebook.
I didn't know exactly how, but I didn't know he was gonna take him in the back alley and one man gang his ass.
That mess was crazy.
Hell out.
It was cool. Like it was just like when you saw Spence's face by like round 3, I was like, yo, what's going on? There are
Lakers lost again.
Those two, huh?
Lakers lost again.
The Lakers always lose again, man. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That don't even matter. UNC lost. That's what matters. Carolina lost.
They're probably trying to.
Hey, how about UConn, baby? UConn. That's all we got.
That's what matters, baby. Carolina lost.
UConn.
That's all we got. I'm gonna represent UConn, even though I ain't never go there.
Yeah, I got no comment.
I ain't never go there.
I'm gonna get off of here.
Nigga, I was scared, man.
I'm gonna get off of here.
We had a basketball team. It was like Division 8. It was on the Ocho. Like that's how bad we were.
That's like when I was playing in the city league.
Oh, Jess.
And
it's
like
violent for you coming from Vermont. Damn North Carolinians always talking shit, man.
That's how bad the Lakers are. They played here tonight and I ain't go.
I mean,
So that lets you know how much or how
I
little
mean,
I care
are the
about
tickets expensive?
Dude, I like when Kobe was playing, I was there every year.
it's Kobe,
Like,
bro. I'm about to say that's Mamba though.
Like,
You don't care about seeing LeBron?
I seen him in
Over Kobe?
I seen LeBron.
I didn't say that. I just said
I was
I
asking.
saw
Oh,
LeBron.
no, I don't.
I think the first time I saw LeBron live was 2006.
I told you I was
that
never
was
a fan of Kobe.
otherworldly. Like
I've never seen LeBron live.
You don't really
respect
understand
Kobe.
until you
I
see how
respect
big that
Kobe. I respect Kobe. I have always respected his game, but I've never been a fan of Kobe. So I don't really care.
Yeah, that's fine, but it was the
As long as you respect him.
It was like watching.
No, I mean, I respect a lot
watching
of
a magician play basketball. Like
I wish I could watch Kobe live.
The choreography, man. Like
I've never been to an NBA game though. Live.
I would just want to feel the grit that Kobe lets off in the arena. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I would want to feel the energy of nigga. I'm better than all of you because I know when Kobe walked on that floor, everyone in there can feel the. Y'all are beneath me. I know you can feel that in that state. I wish for that alone.
Like if you ever get to see, like, even if you just see LeBron out, like, I guarantee you he's gonna be way bigger than what you think he is.
Oh, I believe it.
He's like he feels like a 7-footer. Like,
yeah, I can imagine.
He's about 6'9". They probably about 280.
Yeah.
When I saw him in 2006,
I might watch this.
I thought I was like high or something, because I never seen somebody that big move like that, man.
I can believe
like
it.
It's
hey, this might be a good game tonight, man. Philly and Golden State. This might be a good game.
And won't be. is Embiid playing?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, is he? Is he? Yeah, he playing.
Nothing to see here.
See, if he playing against Golden State but didn't play against Denver, I got a problem with him.
I agree.
That was some corny.
And he did the same thing last year. He destroyed Jokic at home, and then a few days later they had to go to Denver, and he sat out the game.
He did that this year. They beat Boston.
Did the same thing,
Philly, and then when it was time to come to Boston, he didn't show up.
It's despicable.
I don't know what.
That, man.
I know we get ready to talk in the chat anyway. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna try to.
What did I say, Kerry?
I need to go find some.
I'm not a fan of Kobe. I don't just be. Listen, I'm sorry that man passed, but I'm not a. I don't. Ain't no revisionist history here, man.
What you mean? Oh, let me get off here before you say something.
What?
That's gonna bother me.
What did I say? I wasn't a fan of Kobe.
Yeah.
You wasn't a fan of Tom Brady.
You said I actually am a fan of Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the GOAT. I've said that for forever. He's still the GOAT right now. Mahomes has the line on.
You see the disrespect right here? You see the disrespect?
Tom Brady's the GOAT, and it's not. It's not debatable. He's definitely the GOAT. But
there's nothing that Tom Brady can do that Joe Montana couldn't do.
Couldn't win 7.
That Joe Montana could do. That
couldn't win 7. Couldn't go to 10 Super Bowls.
Huh? What does that mean, man?
Me, bro.
10 Super Bowls.
I don't mean
that. Tom is the GOAT to me, bro. Like
if you.
How many MVPs he got?
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
What, 2, 3?
Yeah, they got the same. Tom Brady got more passing, more touchdowns, more wins, whatever. What
Montana
you need?
Like undefeated in the Super Bowl. He never got smoked.
Excuse me. Montana went to Kansas City, couldn't win a Super Bowl. Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay and won a Super Bowl. Clearly he couldn't do that.
Who was on the Chiefs team?
Does it matter? It was good enough that he timeout.
Yeah.
It was timeout. It was good enough for him to make it to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, but
with a weak team.
Yeah, but you get
this same Tampa Bay team couldn't make the playoffs before.
They were one game off of the playoffs.
Yes, it was. It was the same team.
They had Gronk.
They were like one game off of the playoffs.
They had Fournette.
Yeah, but they didn't make it.
They had Gronk and Fournette and like all those guys that came to Tampa.
Listen, I'm sorry. The man brings them.
And
he still made the Super Bowl. He still made the Super Bowl.
Don't act like that team wasn't talented. Don't act
top 5 receiver.
Again. Joe Montana, the team was,
you got a Hall of Fame
Kansas City Chiefs.
You brought in a Hall of Fame tight end.
The Kansas City Chiefs was good enough to make it to the AFC Championship game with Joe Montana. But he couldn't make it to the Super Bowl.
I'm not
Okay,
going
so
to.
how many
Joe
times did-
Montana only.
That's
Joe
right.
Montana only. He made the Super Bowl 4 times. That's it. How many times did he get bounced? One and done. Over and over again. Happened
It
a
is.
lot. It happened a
is.
lot.
It
Yes. Tom Brady, on the other hand,
cheated, like got caught cheating multiple times. Their team.
do you understand that stuff? Did you lose air in your tires when you go out and it's cold out in the morning?
Man,
Did the
boy.
tires
You
go
can't
out?
even
I'm
do that
out.
with a straight face.
I'm out.
You trying so
I'm
hard
out.
not
I
to
gotta
laugh.
go.
Y'all not know science?
I gotta go.
Y'all not
I
know
gotta go.
science? I'm just
On that
saying.
note,
We don't know science.
Yeah, you
All right,
do.
I'm sorry. You know,
y'all
listen,
talk amongst yourselves, bro. I'm
I don't
out
know
here.
the education y'all got
I'm
in
outta
Kansas
here, bro.
City.
I
You
love
know,
you guys. I will see y'all this Tuesday. I have no idea. If y'all want to stay and talk, please
Hey.
do. But
Hey, Philly, listen. I don't listen to North Carolinians. Just
I listen. I don't know what we're doing next Tuesday, but
I don't know. Am I gonna
we
be
will
here?
announce it far
Hey.
earlier than we did this week.
Hey, if y'all gonna be in if anybody in Orlando going to MegaCon, come see me, come holler at me. I'll be there this weekend.
That's what's up. Charlotte Minicon. I believe the guys are gonna be down there. Wally, Rowe, Danny. People will at least be able to see this in person. If
Yeah.
and
And if we're plugging stuff,
yes, please do.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. Finish your plug.
No, plug it.
Yeah. All right. So I got go to your comic shops tomorrow. Get DC Power 2024. I have a Mr. Terrific story in there.
Done.
And then
Already.
go on Amazon. I just got this on Amazon. We actually moved up the charts. But I put it on, so I'm trying something new with Amazon. And we actually moved up to like numbers. It's a crazy number, but we're way lower, today than we were yesterday. So I'm trying to make this a thing, man. This is a good book, I think.
Right. Yes, sir.
I've been told that if you have any kids, anything like that, hit me up. I can send you the link or however.
Let me make sure I plug BJ too. I mean Brian too before I get off of here. He's got a Kickstarter just launched today. Lori's got a Kickstarter just launched today for Surgeon 6 Air Force Ones. If y'all haven't seen this, I told him when he sent it to me early, this project was going to be fire and it's definitely going to do numbers. I'm putting the link here now. I'll put it on the screen in a second for those who haven't seen it. Fantastic idea. My guy pretty much is literally bringing. I don't even know. He's bringing in a black version of Gundams, bro. Like it's a fantastic idea, bro. Like definitely hit that link. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out right now. That's live on Kickstarter. Started out today. You can see they're already at 3,000. That's a huge start. Very, very big start. I'm very happy for him. I hope they close that joint out well before time, and now we just start working on stretch goals. So make sure y'all click the link in the comments there, so you can go. Make sure you pledge that like immediately, and then let me go to the surgeon too. Lori Foster. They launched earlier tonight, actually.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta get back to getting ready. I was supposed to pack tonight.
Yeah, I got my battery.
Peace out, yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, dude. I'll see y'all next week. I just want to make sure I get these in here. I'm gonna drop the link in here for this too.
Cool. Y'all have a good one.
I'll holler at you, man. There's a link for the surgeon. Make sure y'all go check that out too. Two really dope projects from people I love. So y'all go check them joints out and make sure that you watch out for the hardcover that we're doing for Bequest. All of our number ones are in here. We're gonna have previews of the comics that we got 3 previews for comics that we're working on in this hardcover. So you'll be able to see, you know what I'm saying, like some of the inside pages for this insanely fantastic cover that Wally did for this hardcover. Colored by Tariq Holmes, I think is his name. He's a fantastic colorist. Obviously, I mean, we all know what should be the first story in there. I mean, I'm just saying, what I'm talking about. But You got personal essays on each one of our number ones in here. The page just came out looking amazing, man. Pages came out looking amazing, man, and we made sure to do it at a print that's not the normal comic size. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Like I said, we'll also have the previews for the new comics that we're gonna be working on for Bequest. The first comics that ever come out for Bequest will be in here as well, which will be Pakuma. Yes, sir. We appreciate you, bro. We got Pakuma. That's going to be one of the. If it's not the first project, it'll be the second. We're still working that out as far as which project is going to launch first. So some of the names that you'll see in the hardcover once we're launching on February 22nd. You'll see Pakuma in there. You'll see Betrayer in there. So Pakuma is a story by Wally McNair. We collaborated with him to help expand that story. Betrayer is a story by Roland. Danny's doing Ballad of Black Rose. That's coming out under Bequest. And I'm working on a story called In Your Dreams. That's going to come out through Bequest. One of our goals with Bequest is the projects that we put out through Bequest are going to be things that aren't directly connected to our superhero stuff. So like the Fourth Wall universe, we have Lumberjacks Harlem, King Supreme, Ace Blade. Ro is working on the storyline for Fourth Wall called called A Matter of Shadows. It's going to be fire, especially for the long run of what we're doing timeline wise in the Fourth Wall universe. But through Bequest, we're going to be doing stories that are not directly related to the Fourth Wall universe. It's going to be stuff that's not superhero related. So like In Your Dreams is a sci-fi. It's a sci-fi joint that I would call like a cross. It's almost I would say it's like Inception and I'm still working on fleshing out the story, so I'll get into that later. But we'll do the story pictures as we go. But just make sure y'all get your hands on this hardcover, February 22nd. If you haven't already hit the link to go, let me put that in here too before I get off. And my boy smack fire at me for not putting it in here. I want to make sure I put the link in there before I get off. If y'all haven't already followed, please do. We're up to 57 followers, trying to get to 150 before February 22nd. So we need y'all's help. There's a link to go to that for those that are still watching, and for those that are due to rewatch. My boy Eric Richardson, I know he watches when he gets off work the next day. So I'm putting that link in there for you, and you can just click the link in there to be able to go over to it. Go to my Facebook page, go to any of our Facebook page, go to any of our IG, go to me and Danny's TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It's all up there. We got Bequest Studios on all of those as well. So just make sure y'all follow us. Make sure you stay informed. We're still updating the page. Birthdays in an hour and a half, pretty much. Big 4-0. I don't feel any different, really. Aside from my daughter's in college, so I guess I'm old now. I don't feel old, but I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching as always. Please continue to tell people about the show. Hopefully we can get this monetized and we can pay a producer. That would be great. So that we can just focus on doing the show and have people, share the stuff that we need shared. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. Continue to tell people about us. Make sure y'all check out those links that I put in there. And that's right, we got the same. Yo, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. We're gonna talk too. So I'm turning 40. So that's dope, bro. Make sure you tell your daughter. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate her. And anything you don't have from us, it's all on the Fourth Wall Comics website, Fourth Wall Universe. fourthwallpros.com is the website. So you can go up there or go to our TikTok shop. You can order everything up there on the TikTok shop. We got some stuff that's unique up there. So we love y'all. Make sure y'all watching this Tuesday. I'll let y'all know what the topic is soon. Make sure you go vote in the Facebook group, Top 5 Live Facebook group. If you're not already in Top 5 Live Nation, go join that now so you can vote every week. And take part in some of the polls and the topics that we do during the week. Till next Tuesday, peace out. Love y'all. See you later.